Hey guys, what's up? I hope everybody is having a great weekend so far. Yes. So, the same person from the live stream that we did yesterday, that creator on here, he's West African. He is I scrolling again. Mind you, I do not follow this person on the FYP live today with the same prompt live for the whole goddamn on day. So I actually listened in a little bit just behind stage, and people kept saying, oh, I'm not talking about African Americans. I'm talking about FBA. Oh, I'm not talking about Black Americans. I'm talking about FBA. Hello. Double tap the screen, everybody, as y'all are coming up in the house. Double tap the screen. Y'all know we need to get this to 5K before we can start letting people on here. I'm talking about, because this Kenyan man was up there and he was like, oh, FBAs are jealous of Africans because we know where we come from. They love to say this. We know who we are. We know where we come from. We have a home. And then someone was like, wait, you saying Black Americans are jealous of Kenyans? No, I didn't say that. I said FBA. So they're playing this little game now where they're saying, I'm not talking about Black Americans, I'm talking about FBA. I'm not talking about FBA, I'm talking about African Americans. So I want y'all to and somebody came up here yesterday, an Ethiopian girl, trying to act like she didn't know that foundational Black Americans were Black American. I recently re-upload is on my YouTube channel because I'm tired of y'all playing in my face, making it seem like y'all never say these things or these things are not true. Absolutely, I re-uploaded it. Go check me out. And if you are watching this on YouTube, like, comment, subscribe, share the video. But so this is the new thing. They're saying Black Americans are not foundational Black Americans. I want y'all to let me know. Do you see it as the same thing? Is it a separate entity? And then someone else in the panel was saying that FBAs are trying to oppress Africans. Do you guys believe that foundational Black Americans are oppressing Africans and competing with Africans? Like, I want to open the panel to talk about this and get your guys' opinions. That's why we need to stop with these new terms. We don't need to do anything but whatever it is that we want to do. We can do whatever we want to do. Why do we need to stop with new terms? Why do we need to, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? I'm trying to figure out what you're talking about. So y'all already know the rules. 3 minutes to speak, no cussing, no over talking. State your ethnicity. The last couple lives, it was just too much going on. I am the host. It's only one host. It's the Love Jones Show. Every time there's a poignant silence, does not mean that if you're on a panel that you have to jump in there and say something, cussing people out, hooting and hollering, over talking each other. I don't like it. It's very tacky. Like, even people watching the playback, they're like, this is too all over the place. I can't really engage because it is too much going on. And people, the inflammatory language. I got a bunch of restrictions last night. I do not like that. Y'all don't give a fuck because it's not your platform. This is my platform. If you cannot respect it, if you cannot mind yourself, if you don't have no decorum, if you can't control yourself, then you need to go and make your own live. There was a Jamaican guy on here that kept cussing, dropping the F-bomb. Like, I don't like it. I could cuss from time to time. This is my show. If something happens to my page because of what I did, that is on me. But if I'm getting restrictions because of y'all, I don't like that. Now it makes me feel like I got to reset, and everybody that was on a live before, we got to do a do-over. I have to get a whole new roster of people because people don't know how to carry themselves. I know we get passionate. I don't like it. I don't like having to constantly tell people, hey, could you be quiet? I'm trying to say something. Hey, could you not over talk? Hey, could you relax a little bit? Hey, could we not be cussing each other out like a dog in the street? Hey, could you not interrupt people when they are on the timer? And we're going to have to start doing timers when it's open panel too, because people monologue for too long. I don't know. Nobody wants to hear somebody talk for 25 minutes. And then people in the comments be like, could you tell this person to shut up? They're talking for too long. It's very awkward for me because I don't want to be rude to y'all and tell y'all to shut the fuck up. Like, we're all grown people. And like I said, I do not want to have a panel, a show where it looks chaotic. If somebody's scrolling and they stop and everybody just cussing and yelling and screaming all over each other, I don't think that's attractive. Sometimes I go off. This is the Love Jones show. I can do that. You cannot come up here and do what I do. On your own panel, you can do whatever you want to do. On my panel, you cannot come up here and do what it's only one host. I don't have a co-host. Now I'm cussing y'all out. You know what? I'm not cussing y'all out. Stop. That is funny as hell. That's not fair. Black Lions, you also need to check yourself because you come up in here talking crunk to people too. No one should be consistently disrespectful on your panel. Exactly. I don't like having to say, stop, could y'all come relax? Like, it's an aggravating. I'm not a preschool teacher, bro. I'm not a preschool teacher. We're all grown. If you can't handle yourself, if you know you go off the deep end, then don't come up here. I don't want to have to keep saying, hey, could y'all, come on, guys. Of course, it's an entertainment element. Sometimes we could roast, I get it. But when it's consistent, don't nobody want to hear you cussing nobody out for 45 minutes straight. It is also annoying when people come up here and they act like they don't understand what the hell is going on. Like, I've had people call in or come up to the panel and act like they don't know what's happening. Girl, the fucking prompt is right there in front of your face. Read the prompt and answer the question on the prompt. Then I've had people derail the conversation and start talking about what they ate for breakfast. I don't give a damn about what you ate for breakfast. I don't care about who you voted for in 2015. Like, hello? Instead of focusing on the progression of our kids' education jobs, we focusing on it. Jay Smith, instead of worrying about me and drinking my coochie juice, go and make your own goddamn panel. I can't stand when motherfuckers try to tell me what to do. You are cursing yourself. And I can. It's the Love Jones show. Bitch, 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 bitch. Bitch. It's the Love Jones show. Why you cannot do what I can do on my platform? Bitch. Get some manners. You don't tell me what to do. You're a bot. You don't even have a page. Nobody knows you. Boo tomatoes. You don't tell me what to do. You don't have a picture. I've never heard of you. Like, do not come over here telling me what to do. If you don't like what I'm talking about, then I suggest you just keep scrolling. I don't come into your space and tell you what to do. That irritates me. If this is not something that you would like to be a part of, if it's not a conversation that you would like to take part in, then scroll. I don't know who the fuck you people think you are to be telling me what to do. Stranger danger. Not paying, not near bill. And I'm supposed to listen to you? Who are you? What are those? Everybody continue to double tap the screen, share the live. We have a gift goal at the top. Help us reach our gift goal. Thank you, Val. Yes, make sure you send your heart me's in. Like, it's so annoying. Hey, Petty. What's up, Ann? Thank God I live in the South. Thank God. Thank God. I live in the South too. You don't know me. You don't know where I live. I grew up going to the South every single year of my life. And if you think my family in the South ain't got more of a Spitfire tongue than me, then I don't know what you on. Because I had to learn it from somewhere. Child, my Southern grandma would cuss you under the goddamn table, okay? The South Bronx? I don't. I'm the Bronx. No, no, baby, no. Cap about what? Having a Southern granny, growing up with a Southern woman. You don't know me. Yes, nice, nasty. Exactly. My Southern grandmother had a firearm. She would hit you with a skillet, cuss you out like a dog walk you with her words. You ain't from the South. I never said I was from the South. Did I say that? When did I say I was from the South? Living in the South, having lived in a place, having grown up going back and forth to a place does not mean that you're from there. My grandma in Alabama carried hers in her purse and had her purse at all times. Hello. She lived in the South with Professor A. Oh, that's a new rumor you're starting? I live in the South with Professor Alon. Okay. Why they trying to tell you? These people are parasocial, and they don't know me from a can of paint. Y'all do not know me. Y'all are parasocial. Mad parasocial. All black Americans have family from the South. They swear they know our business. That part, they obsessed with our genealogy is weird. Hello. Excuse me. Probably an ATL from New York, Brooklyn. Sup, comment section. FBA trying to start their own ethnic group. What? FBA trying to start their own ethnic group is crazy. What do you mean trying to start their own ethnic group? So you don't think black Americans are foundational black Americans? Just open the panel. Black Lion, send me a gift with all of the goddamn Uber trips you be taking and all of the food you drop off every time you come up here. You never even sent me not one gift with your trifling ass. All you do is come up here and talk about you my biggest fan and you don't even support me with your trifling ass. Thank you, King Hole. Thank you, M. Tony.
So that's what we doing now?
What's up?
That's what we doing now?
What?
So you just coming down to Atlanta living with Mr. Alon and you ain't pulled up on me?
Ain't that
That's what we
something, the way
doing
they
now?
start rumors?
Don't try to change the subject. That's what we doing now.
I do not. First of all, I never met Professor. You know what? I'm not even about to do this. These people be up here making up stuff. They need to stop it.
Divorce.
And you sitting up here feeding into, playing into it. So they going to be like, yep, her moderator even said it. It's true. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Divorce.
Oh, Lord. You talking about divorce. You need to stop that. Jesus Christ.
What's going on, Lovey?
What's up? How you been?
Oh,
It's not your
mercy.
go yet, Black Lion. Hold up. It's not your go yet.
Oh, have mercy. Jaguar, calm down. Shit. T'Challa, boy, he got to touch
It's
the
not
tail.
your
Don't
go
get dropped.
yet. Wait
That's
until it's your
strike 2. You got
turn.
one more. We dropping you, bro. 3 strikes shot.
Lord.
Anywho, hey, Lovey.
Hey, how you been?
I fly back tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so how's everything going? I see you cussing people out.
Everything is going good. I don't feel that's a cuss out. I guess kinda a little bit,
A little
right?
bit.
Thank you, Petty.
A little
Just a
bit.
smidge.
But I'm confused by the question. You said, are FBAs black I mean, that's kind of rhetorical, ain't it?
Well, they yesterday the Ethiopian girl said she was not talking about Black Americans. She was talking about FBA, and then earlier today, a Kenyan, on a panel said he was not talking about Black Americans. Oh no, he kept saying African Americans, but he was talking about FBA. So they're saying that it's not the same.
So that I would equate that to the same difference as a person saying that they're Caribbean or Caribbean and a person saying they're West Indian. Technically, that's the same thing. It just depends on what you call yourself. There's a lot of different classifications and names that we give ourselves, but I guess I see what she was trying to say because they've tried to subjugate and put FBAs in a different category, I guess. But I think it's already to kind of because FBA can't be anything else. So what else would it be other than a Black American?
Okay.
So
And our FBA is trying to oppress and compete with Africans.
um, I don't think we care that much, to be honest with you.
Okay.
To me, like they had their own thing going on. Like I've never sat up with a Black American person and had a whole conversation about what Caribbeans or Africans need to do different. So in order to suppress somebody or oppress somebody, you would have to like sit down and strategize to take out, you know, the leaders of their community. So I don't understand what they mean by did I miss something? Did something happen?
I don't know. This is what they were saying on the panel.
But to the people in the comments saying that FBAs are not Black American, black like I don't understand y'all's logic. Like,
See, I told you these people really out here saying that.
but you don't necessarily have to call yourself FBA. But by definition, if you don't have an immigrant background, somebody could refer to you as that. That don't necessarily mean how you have to call it. I don't think people care that much, but apparently some people do. But yeah, that's it.
Okay. Can we have Shanye? I feel like you said that's how you pronounce your name before.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Oh, you sound a little muffled.
Can you hear me now?
It still sounds kind of muffled, but go ahead. Let me start your timer.
Okay,
Hello?
so thoughts on our FBA as Black Americans? Yes. I think that we are classified as pretty much exclusively Black American more than anybody. I think that people who are immigrants should be classified as their nationality slash because I feel like it would be disingenuous to say that someone who is from another country ethnicity is of American descent just because of their citizenship. And I think that's why a lot of us have an issue because citizenship and our ethnicity has to do with the culture and the background of this country. So when we talk about politics such as that has to do with chattel slavery within the USA, Jim Crow and things like that, it gets kind of lost in context. And that's why it's very important to make those distinctions because it has a lot to do with our cultural slash historical slash more, background of what we are ethnically. So no, I think that being foundationally a Black American, and me personally, I think that identifying as a Black slash African American is different than being an immigrant to America, but being Black.
Okay. Did you? All right. Let me end the countdown. Black Lions.
Yes. What's up? How are you?
I'm okay. Don't start no shit. Won't be no shit. Go
No, I'm
ahead.
not. I'm not sure. I'm not studying anything. Well, are FBA's Black Americans? I mean, you FBA are part of Black Americans. You guys are not the only Black American. To me, any first generation immigrant, whether from Africa or from the Caribbean, can be called Black Americans too. I mean, me, I cannot be called Black American. I can be called African American. But if I have any kids that is born here, they should be called Black Americans. They're not FBAs, but the Black American like FBAs. Now, the second part of your prompt, are FBA trying to oppress Africans? Oppress, no. But disrespectful, yes. FBAs are disrespecting not only Africans, but all immigrants, especially the black immigrants, the Caribbean and the Africans. And I think that's very unfortunate. You know, uh, it's I mean, the FBA don't treat Indians like that. They don't treat Asians like that. You only disrespect the African immigrants and the Caribbean immigrants, and I think that's completely wrong. Completely wrong.
I think that you're completely a fat face online. And for you to get up here and say you're considered African American or Black American, knowing that those are ethnic markers, is diabolical. Would you call yourself a Native American if your children were born here? Would you call them Native Americans?
No, they're not. No, they're not,
Why not?
because they're not. The definition of Native American, we call that, like the Indians that were here before Christopher
No,
Columbus.
you wouldn't call them Native Americans, but you would claim Black Americans. The
No,
irony, the irony is that to be native to a place literally means that you have a long lineage there and you were born there. That's like saying I'm a native New Yorker or I'm a native I don't know, a native Philadelphian. But
okay.
you will understand nuance when it comes to an ethnic marker, when it comes to the Eurasians that's on the reservations being called Native Americans. You respect that, but you don't respect Black Americans. You would never call yourself a Native American,
Of course I
although
do.
technically if you're born in America and you have a lineage here, you're Native American.
Love Jones. That's
But
where
you
I
would call
start. I
yourself a Black
said
American.
no. I didn't call myself Black Americans. I
You said if
didn't.
you had children here, you would call them a Black American, as if
Absolutely,
being a Black
absolutely.
American is not an ethnic marker. Like, I don't know why y'all keep doing that. Or even African American, even though we don't call ourselves that as
Let me
much,
ask you.
it's the same thing. It's synonymous with
Let me
Black
ask you.
American.
Would you call Kamala Harris a Black American woman?
No,
Why not?
because she was born in Canada
Who
and she has Hindustan parents.
who was born in Canada?
Kamala Harris, isn't she from Camp? She was raised in Canada. She came and migrated here and went to college in the United States.
Bam.
She was born here. What are you talking about? She was born in California.
Oh my. Sir, she was born in Canada.
No, listen. That's a made up. That's a complete made up
Why is
story.
everything a lie with you guys?
What? How can? Come on.
She has a documentary about her life in Canada.
She is not born in America. That woman is born somewhere else, whether it's Canada or whatever. She is a Brahmin
And raised as a red dot Indian.
Indian.
How about Obama? Would you call Barack Obama
He
Black
was
American?
born in
No, he's not a
Hawaii,
Black
sir.
American.
Huh?
He's
Obama-
still a
Black
Black
American.
American.
Yeah, that's all confusion.
Would you call?
By
Would you
ethnic.
call?
All right,
Obama?
one mic. Everybody has to wait until it's their turn.
Let
At
me
the end
finish,
of the
please.
day,
Don't let. Oh my
hold on,
God,
hold
I
on.
can't.
Let me
take
finish,
Hold
please.
on. Your time is already up, Black Lion. I'm just
No, it's
entertaining this
not.
for a little
I'm
bit.
still talking.
Yes, your time is up. You already had 3 minutes. At the end of the day, Kamala Harris is not a Black American woman. At the end of the day, Barack Obama, nationality-wise, he was born in America. I
Born
think.
here.
However,
But you
his
see,
father
this is
is
the issue.
Kenyan
This is the issue.
and his mother
Me, you
is a
cannot call me a
European
Black
woman.
American.
And
Oh my God. Please stop coming off mic until it's your turn. What you said, Black Lion? Go ahead and land so we can get to the next person.
What I'm saying, how can you call Barack Obama and Kamala Harris a Black American? Help me understand that, please.
Because they are not of the
I
same.
can't understand you all. All your
All right,
your ancestor was
you're
from.
being willfully ignorant right now. You've stalked
In
me
what
and you've
sense?
listened to my panel 1,000 times. You know for sure that people that consider themselves Black American have an ethnic lineage in the United States of America. They were here before the formation of the country, before 1776. You are not a Black American where you come from because there's no need for racial markers. There's no need for racial hierarchy. There's no need for a societal racial standard because all of you are African. You come over here, you get into westernized civilization where racial construct was literally created and perpetuated, and then you adopt blackness. You cannot immigrate into an ethnic group. And I'm going to move on from you. You can stay up here if you want to when we open the panel, but it gets to a point. Okay, can we have Atomic Wolf?
How you doing, everybody? Atomic Wolf. Hello, Love Jones. How you doing this
Hello.
evening? Yeah, Atomic Wolf, New York City, FBA.
Okay, go ahead.
FBA is Black Americans. Yes, we are Black Americans. We are emancipated freedmen. We're Afro-American. We're Negroes. We're colored. Everything they classified us, that's what we are. There's no separation. The only thing I don't agree with is the whole African-American thing, which we can probably fall into as well if we want to be picky about it. But to answer the gentleman's question, no, Barack Obama is a Kenyan American. He is what his father is. He's an American because he's born in Hawaii, but his father's from Kenya. That does not make him a Black American. You have to have some legacy or lineage in this country to be a Black American. You just can't be the same complexion and think everybody's kumbaya. It doesn't work that way. So I don't know what the issue is. We say this over and over and over with documentation, books, movies, sign language. We use what we can to communicate to people. And for some reason, everybody acts like nobody's telling them anything. And it's the same thing over and over again. Now, if there's a comprehension issue, okay, great. If it's a language barrier, okay, great. But it's just being willfully obtuse, that's where the problem is. And I land my plane.
Okay. Let me King Hell. Oh, they left. Lisa Jackson, can I have your ethnicity? And then I'm gonna give you 3 minutes to speak on the prompt.
I am foundational Black American.
Okay.
And at the end, so at the end of the day, I don't care in reference to, who's who, what's what. I only care about what can I, as Black Americans, what can we obtain? What can we have? What, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't understand. Like, the lady Kamala Harris is Brahmin Indian. Barack Obama is YT and Kenyan. What did we get out of this whole deal? What did we get? Can anybody guess me? What did we get?
Get from where? Like, from who?
So, in other words, I'm
Nothing.
trying to say that
Zero.
what did
You
we
don't get
get
nothing.
from
Black
voting for these folk?
We got
What
false
did we
hope,
get?
false hope, misdirection, and lies.
You don't get nothing. You don't get.
Yeah, we didn't get anything from voting for immigrants.
Okay, so that's what I'm trying to say. So Barack Obama started what? The Dream Act, right? And
For
then
immigrants.
okay, so then by the time we got senile Biden, they was flooding in. What did we get? And then everybody cheering on Barack Obama like he's the best thing since Trump. I don't give a hoot and tootin' about either one of them. But what I'm saying is that what did we get under him? What? And we was the most people that voted for him. I mean, hell, he got people coming out of the dirt, everything voting for him. We got nothing. Nothing. I'm so disappointed. Oh my God. So we supposed to just what? We supposed to vote again? No, I said no,
We
sir.
vote differently.
Who?
We vote differently.
I'm not voting at all.
That's not good. I don't think so.
No, I'm done. I'm done.
All right. Miss No, you want to start up?
Hey, what's going on, everybody? What's up, Swanee? What's up, Love Jones? What's up to the comment section?
Hey, Auntie, how you
Um,
doing?
I'm doing pretty good. The question is, are FBAs Black Americans? I think they're a
Yeah, I'm back.
subgroup of Black. I think they're a subgroup of Black Americans because my family was here before America. So I
Right.
guess I would be a foundation 13 colonies. Okay, so that's the way I see it, you know. So I mean, I don't have a problem with FBA people. I think they're doing their thing to get their voice and their message out there, and for that I support them. But I don't think it's necessary for me to say that I'm anything, considering we own the country. So why do we need to separate from them? They need to separate from us.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't land on Plymouth; they landed on us.
Mm-hmm.
And it's sad that we have to start telling them who we are, who we are. We should just tell them who we are based on the fact that we no longer want to be what they say we are. Now, for
Right.
that, I support FBA, but my lineage goes back way before America. So, if they're foundational Americans, that means that their conception began when 1776.
That's a good point.
My family was here before that, so that's why I can't be, foundational Black American. I can just be Black American. Are FBAs trying to, what's to say, oppress and compete with Africans? Hell no. I don't think that nobody's trying to compete or oppress them. I think that, again, they landed on us. We didn't land on them. So I think it's the opposite. They're trying to come into our country, compete with what we have been doing, trying to be a part of the club. And I think that it's wrong considering they bring nothing but discord. So I'll land with that.
Okay.
All right.
Let me end the countdown. Professor Alarn.
Hey, Love Jones, what's going on? First off,
Hey.
first off,
What's up?
I thought about that the last panel I was on with you when the arguments broke out, and I'm just letting you know I wasn't. Hopefully, I wasn't trying to be disrespectful. I wasn't perceived as being disrespectful to your panel. I just
No, I don't
I,
think you were saying
I couldn't
disrespectful.
articulate on the spot what was going on clearly, but those two people that came in were coordinated. But that's the first thing I wanted to say. Secondly, thoughts. Are FBA's Black Americans? Yes,
Wait,
we are.
wait. Before you go, do I live with you in Atlanta?
No.
Oh, okay. Go ahead. Cause
Hey, that was a
somebody
joke.
said that.
I was just playing. I was just playing.
Oh,
I was
oh,
just
okay.
playing. Okay.
Why
That was
would
just a joke. That was just a joke.
Okay.
I don't understand why he would say that. Um. Anyway. Yeah, we're Black Americans, and first off, I'll beg the panel to tell me, with evidence, of any other group, melanated group, who called themselves Black before the 1960s.
Right.
Of one, crickets. We
Nobody.
create, yeah, we created the ethnonym Black. You'll hear Haitians come up and say, "Well, we called ourselves Noir," which is Black in French, but that still ain't Black. That's Noir. Are FBAs trying to oppress and compete with Africans? No. Uh, Africans are trying to oppress and compete with us. We live in this reversed world where everything is backwards right now.
Mm.
I used to, those of you that don't know, I used to live in West Africa. I used to live in Ghana, and these people are competing with us. They know what the assignment is. The assignment is to come to the United States and compete with Black Americans to audition for the dominant society. They're coming here to team up with YT against us, and they're gaslighting. Again, they're
That's
trying.
nonsense. That's
I
nonsense.
didn't
Black
interrupt
That's
you.
absolute
Lions, it's not
nonsense.
your goal. He's on a timer. Go ahead.
Yes. And by Black Lions trying to call himself Black, that's part of that competition. You see, Black Americans all of the things we fought for and the rights we got has benefited Africans, and they know if they come here and call themselves us, they can get the benefits that we work so hard for. For example, scholarships. There are scholars. There's a Juneteenth is coming right around the block, and I know many, and I've seen many West Africans get the Juneteenth scholarship, and they're from Nigeria.
Wow.
When we cannot, and don't trust me, Google this. Just Google, somebody Google recipient of the 2025 Juneteenth scholarship and look at that last name. They compete for our resources when we're not allowed to get their resources. I can't get an West African scholarship. I can't get a Somali scholarship, but they can get our scholarships. Last but not least, if you look at the National Black Caucus, that is a caucus created for foundational Black Americans to advocate and lobby for our needs. It's full of Africans. They are in competition with us. We're not in competition with them. You don't compete down. What do they have? My question to Mr. Lyon is, what does Africa have that we want?
Crickets.
You see, this is why I question your you be a professor. You see,
That wasn't my question.
can
What do
I
you
can I
have,
finish? You spoke. Did I say
sir? What?
anything?
No, 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 no.
Did I
Yes,
You're
you
not.
say anything?
did. And I had to
Did I?
mute you
Okay.
with your trifling ass. Don't get up here
Can you?
lying.
So can you meet him too? Can you meet him too? Can you meet him too? Can you meet him
He
too?
asked you a
jealous.
question.
You're
It's not even your turn, but I'm
But
granting a courtesy for you
you
to
just said he asked me
respond.
a question. You asked me a
Exactly.
question.
So go ahead.
Can you meet his ass? Can you meet
No,
his
because
ass?
he was
Because
on a timer. You are not on a timer. Go ahead and answer the question if you want to, or we're going to get to the next person on the panel.
And
listen.
Love Jones, I want to quickly point out that he's competing with me right now.
No, I'm
Can you
not.
beat
I'm
him
not.
too?
Why would I compete with you? I don't
That's
even
called
know you.
competition. Can you do it to
I don't
him
even know
too?
you. Why would I compete with you? You come here, talking nonsense about Africa. I live in Ghana. I live in Ghana. You don't live. You didn't live in Ghana. You just saying that for you to give a credibility to what you
How
say.
you gonna
You
tell
don't
that
know
man where
shit.
he didn't live?
Exactly.
This nigga.
Can I?
Tell us tether.
He did.
Bruh, answer the
He's a
question,
just
bruh.
What does
listen.
Africa, sir, let me read
Africa.
the question again.
I don't have to answer your
What
question.
does
Okay?
Okay,
Africa
so then
have
it's
Can I
that
not your
we
finish?
turn. We're
want?
gonna go to the
Can I
next
finish?
Exactly.
person. We're not
No,
doing
you
this.
can't finish if you're only talking to answer the
Why you guys
question.
are teaming up on me? Why
No
you guys
one
are
is
teaming
team.
up
You
on
know
me?
what? Black Lions, don't fuck with me tonight. I'm not in the mood. All right, let's get to Dr. Love. I think you was
Can I
up here.
finish? You
No,
see,
no, it was only for you to answer the question. Relax. When the panel is open, you could say something else. Dr. Love, I feel like you was up here trolling before. Don't come up here name dropping any other content creators or I'm going to drop you. Answer the prompt. Do you want to speak? I sent you an invite to unmute.
You
Hello.
making me nervous.
Dr. Love, going once, going twice. All right, you're getting dropped. I don't know what you got going on. Okay, Roy.
Hello.
Hey, Roy. Let me
Okay.
start the
So,
countdown. Go ahead.
all right. Thank you. I have Somali background, and my answer to our FBA's Black Americans. I don't know what that means. FBA's Black Americans, are they?
Are FBAs Black Americans? Yes or no?
But isn't that the definition of the word Black Americans? Like, isn't that FBA mean? Isn't that what FBA means?
What does FBA stand for, Roy?
No, I don't know what the F stands for. If I'm
You
being completely
are a
honest,
liar. I'm so tired of y'all getting
is
up
it
here
like?
playing with me.
Wait.
You know what FBA stands for,
No,
Roy.
I know it's Black Americans, but I don't want to
Roy,
assume.
what
Like,
does FBA stand for? Y'all are playing these games and you're going to make me cuss at you.
okay, I have two options. It's
Roy,
either
you are going to make me cuss you out.
fully
What
blooded,
does, you know,
fully
you're trying to be
blooded
funny. You are
black.
trying to be funny. The way you stalk all of us, You gonna sit up here and
because
act like you don't know what FBA means?
you guys don't say it out loud. You guys just say FBA's FBA. You don't
You
say
don't know
like,
what you. Why are you getting up here lying like a Persian rug?
oh my god, why would I lie? You know me, I don't
Because
lie.
that's what y'all do. Y'all lie.
No, Love Jones, I tell the truth. I said
You
I know
know.
half
You
of
know
it.
what FBA mean.
Black Americans, but he said
You know
fully
what?
blooded.
Fully blooded.
Well,
Fully blooded my asshole.
then
I'm
what
gonna
is
go
it?
to
Then
the
what does it
next
mean? Tell
person.
me,
I
tell
don't
me.
have time for this tonight.
No, actually, like just educate me because I
I
actually
don't
thought
have.
it
I'm not educating you. You know what FBA
was,
means.
I promise I do not know.
You
I actually
are.
don't.
Well, look it up. I'm
Is it?
tired of this. You
It's
know
like
what it means. Stop
it's
lying. You've been on this platform
firstborn.
enough times to know what it means. I'm not about to do this with you
But
right now.
the thing is, you guys always use the word FBA. You never say like this,
No,
this,
I'm not
this.
doing it. You don't. You don't. So okay. All
Okay,
right. Well,
I'll
if you
answer the
don't
next
know,
questions.
just
I'll
answer
answer.
the next question and then
Okay,
that's it.
are FBAs trying to compete and oppress with Africans? I would say yeah, in some instances, because today I was at a Somali TikTok live, and they shared a TikTok of this Somali girl. Like she made a TikTok about like how she loves her Somali features, and then like a African American woman kind of stitched that TikTok unprovoked and cussed her out, saying like all this stuff about Somalia and how like she's kind of like coming from like a really horrible place, which I found like it came from a place of jealousy. Because why would you just stitch a TikTok where a Somalian woman is talking about like her just loving her Somali features? So I would say in that instance, yes, there is they're trying to oppress and compete with Africans.
What's the person's name?
Is it the you mean the TikTok?
Yes, please.
Yeah, hold on. Let me find it.
That nigga cap. He
It's
cap.
just like he lying so bad. What is FBA?
This
Boy,
my
you don't
thing.
get
As
your
much as he
bitch
up
ass
here,
on,
you
bro.
mean to tell me you never heard nobody
Thank you.
say
Hello.
foundational?
I don't got the time. I'm not in the mood. Like I came up here for my love bugs, for my supporters to do a live stream, but all this other stuff I can't. Y'all drained the fuck out of me yesterday, and the day before that, I don't have time.
I mean, that just speaks to his cognitive dissonance, or he just don't listen, he don't learn. So you just here to troll.
To waste time.
It's
Right.
ridiculous.
Because I never heard the full word
Why are you
broken out.
lying?
And you're lying.
Roy, you didn't been on this panel alone, and I've heard about you in other panels. So you mean to tell me you come on all of these panels and you don't listen? That means you don't retain no information. So you just here to
Only come
troll.
here. I don't come to other panels. I don't know
You
where you heard about
cap, bro.
me.
You cap.
Even
Okay.
if you only
I
come here, you've heard the term.
You cap,
Oh, he's
Like,
man.
just trying to give us the okey doke, play
also
stupid while
all right,
stealing all our
let's get to the
knowledge.
next
That's
person
what
because
that
I
is.
don't know what you
the
got
candied
going on.
Capricorn.
All
Candy
right.
Capricorn. Who is that? What are you talking about? So you said a Black American girl stitched her because she said she liked her Somali looks, and that's why we're trying to oppress Africans.
Yeah, that's what I
Oh
meant.
my God!
That sounds
So
ridiculous.
because you heard one Black American girl, what do you know if the girl lady was even Black American? She could have been Caribbean. You don't know what people are.
No,
Exactly.
You heard one person say something about a Somali girl talking about her looks, and that means that we're trying to oppress Africans. You can't make this shit up. You know
Yeah,
what?
same way it goes. One
Black
African say,
Lions, it's not open panel
hold on,
yet. We
hold on.
got another person,
One
and then when
African,
I
one
open, shut up. Oh my God. Yo, yo.
saying in the
Oh
comments,
my
oh,
God.
support candied Capricorn,
I'm
support candied
trying,
Capricorn
bro. I'm
in the
trying. I
comments
can't.
when she's very xenophobic.
Roy, we off of that, man. We're going to the next
Yeah,
person.
okay.
Sean.
Sean, like Sean Herbert, can I have your ethnicity? And I'm gonna go ahead and give you 3 minutes to speak.
Oh my
No
bad.
ma'am. No ma'am. No ma'am. That's
No,
Sean. That's Sean Abear.
Sean Avac.
Abear. Abear.
Sean Abear. Okay.
My last name is Abear. So
Okay.
who?
Abear. Oh, all right.
Hey, I want to talk to this guy.
Wait, can I have your ethnicity? And then I'm gonna give you 3 minutes.
I'm black.
Do you have
But
an immigrant background?
who?
Do you have an immigrant background?
No, man. No, man.
Okay. All right. Go ahead. You got 3 minutes.
This guy was just talking about, or whatever he was talking about. Who in the hell give a doggone about Africans coming over here? Now, we already been here. I'm black, but I'm American. I don't care about no FBA partner. I care about me. That's it. That's all what counts. Me. I gotta take care of my first lady. I gotta take care of my kids and whatever. I don't give two flying FU about whatever. But see, he's a foreigner, right? The guy that's talking is a foreigner. And they come over here and they treat black folks bad. All these Iranians, these Indians, these Turkish people, and whatever, they come over here and open up these gas stations. Oh, don't let me get started on the Chinese restaurants. They feed people garbage. And y'all know that. Y'all know that. Y'all know what they do to the us black people. Y'all know that. So, man, all I want to say to you is kiss my ass.
Oh, Lord. I don't know who you said it to, but okay.
No, the dude was talking about, the guy was talking all that smack just a second ago.
Okay.
He's a foreigner.
Mm-hmm.
Speak any smack. What did I speak smack about?
Man, you're a foreigner, man. The hell with you. I don't care about you, man. I don't care about you, your kids, or none of y'all. Your wife.
Okay, but
None of
I
y'all
didn't
mean
speak
nothing to
smack.
me.
I wasn't talking badly about anybody.
Man, I don't care about, man, the hell with you, man. I don't care about y'all. Y'all are nothing to me. I am a black American. Case closed. Y'all has, I don't care about you, man.
Okay, and I'm an American as well.
Man,
So
shut up. Man, shut the fuck up. Black
Oh
people built this
no, we're
country,
not.
partner.
We ain't
Okay,
I love
starting
okay,
cutting
TikTok.
people out.
okay, okay. Black Americans built this country, man. You know what I'm saying? 400 years of
No,
slavery,
nobody
Jim
dispute
Crow.
that. No one dispute
We,
that.
man, shut
Nobody
up.
dis.
Man, I don't care. Man, shut up, man.
Kamala
You
Harris
got,
herself said immigrants
hold
helped
on,
build
partner.
America.
You can't tell me nothing,
He's on
man.
a timer. Let this man land his plane.
You can't tell me nothing, man. Nothing, not a thing.
Thank you, T.
You can't tell me anything, man. Your words don't mean nothing to me, man. Why don't your kids and your wife and why don't y'all suffer like we did? And then you can say something. I don't care about you. You mean nothing to me. You on the bottom, partner. We built this country, man, and we're still getting treated like SHIT, man. You mean nothing to me. Hey,
Okay.
I land my plane.
All right. All right. Can we have Jeff Hen? Can we have your ethnicity? And I'm gonna give you 3 minutes to speak on the prompt. Jeff, since you're
Yes, can you hear me?
yes, I can hear you now.
All right, I want to say greetings to the guys and the
Hello.
empresses on here. Hypermelanated, lineage-based American.
Okay, let
Can
me
I
go
just
ahead.
freestyle?
Freestyle. Oh, you gonna rap?
Nah, I mean, I just, I
Oh,
want to kind of go off the prompt, but I just want to say what I need to
okay. As
say.
long as you're not about to spit 16 bars, go
Nah,
ahead.
I'm straight up. Um, I done been on a lot of panels with the heavyweights. I want to say what's up to the professor. He a heavyweight, and yeah, and a lot. My thing is this. This is I'm talking to my people. It's time to stop playing with them. This is for not the people who get on the panel, the rookies who really don't know the deep knowledge of what's going on. And I ain't gonna go all into it about the sixth region and African kinship and what's going on in the caucus. A lot of people get on the panels and just get pissed off and start arguing. This is for my people like the professor who I am a student of. We have to look at this thing with this immigration thing. It ain't an HAT speech I'm about to say. They are waging WAR against us. The hypermelanated, indigenous, Indians, whatever you want to call it, FBA, because FBA is, you know what I'm saying? I see where they coming from, but it's an ideology thing. But as long as they saying foundational, then the ideology kind of go here and there. But they basically saying, hey, we lineage based. We can go back to our ancestors. We got census. We got records. We were here on this land. Forget all that Christopher Columbus. And we all came from Africa. We got to look at this thing like they waging WAR, a hostile takeover against us. And we got to stop being nice about it. It ain't about walking around talking about, oh, I HAT, all immigrants. It's way deeper than that. They're coming over here. They're getting in our caucus. They disrespecting. They're paper genociding us. They doing everything under the sun against our people, our ancestors, and our children. It's just like if we came over as the colonizer in Africa and Nigeria and came over there talking about, oh, well, damn y'all 14th Amendment. That's a part of us. Say if they had a 14th Amendment. We came over there and say, we Nigerian, we Igbo, we Yoruba, everything that y'all work for and got unalive for, we're a part of it and we supposed to benefit from it. Stop playing with them. I ain't playing with them. And I don't have a grudging heart, but I really see what's going on. It's way deeper than all this arguing and and calling names. They really coming over here trying to do a hostile takeover and erase us. That's how we gotta look at this. Stop playing with them, man. It ain't about no HAT. How can I come in your house and argue about your rules in your house and be dead ass serious about it? I see,
Facts.
yeah, I see TikToks now. Man, they cosplaying so hard. They got on Tim's trying to talk like they from Louisiana. Man, they really, that is a threat. That is a national security threat for our people because they not playing with us. They coming over here saying we will wipe your black ass out and become you. Anything y'all work for, anything y'all got unalive for, all the blood that's coming from the soil, we want that. We got that. So I'm gonna land my plane. I'm gonna say this to my people. Listen to the gods like the professor, cause he dropping jewels. Even if you a dumbass, all you gotta do is sit back and listen. This ain't no game. It ain't no game when I'm trying to be you. It's not no game. Damn, all these idiots getting on here arguing. You better sit back and get some knowledge and all that old kumbaya and what? Hold on, I'm looking for the word. I'm about to land my plane. All that on they destiny swapping and all those of us who want to kumbaya with them, they don't know. I was an idiot. I was a Pan-African at first because I didn't know. But then when I had to get belt the ass to me and humble myself and sit down and listen to the gods and the empresses on here on the real issues and see what these fools trying to do that's affecting me, my children, my queens, and my gods trying to erase us for real, man, if you don't stop playing on these panels and realize that TikTok is a powerful panel because it's spreading the knowledge and waking us fools up, knowing that we under attack. So I'm gonna land my plane on that. I ain't playing with them no more. I don't hear no fool getting up here. arguing with no fool who done came to our land and our lineage and where my forefathers done and talk about what you are and who you are. We came from them and you came from Lucy and everybody came from Africa. And man, damn them, man, stop playing on these panels because we under attack. We already fighting with the YT man. Now we got, then the YT man ain't even dangerous because we know who he is. It's that fool that look just like us who trying to cut you in the back. Wake up. Stop playing. Humble yourself. Learn. Listen. I land my plane.
Okay.
Appreciate that, brother.
Go ahead, Professor Alon.
Oh, I just, I like teachable moments. And if you notice in your prompt, you say our FBA is trying to oppress and compete with Africans. And I said, no, it's the opposite. Africans are trying to compete and oppress us. And Black Lion up there, if you watch the chat, he's competing with me and trying to oppress me, trying to discredit me, you know. So I'm glad he's here. Keep proving our point, Black Lion.
It's your behavior, your way of talking that is discrediting you. It's not me. You're discrediting yourself. You see, there's a many you say many oh,
Can you stop sucking your teeth and keep talking, sir?
He delivering packages.
I'm just upset that you guys gonna come on this panel, disrespect African people, disrespect immigrant. I mean,
What the fuck have
I
you
don't think
been through
that's
that we
cool.
haven't been through? We haven't been through.
We don't owe you anything
Can you say immigrants are not part of America? Like, how can
They're
you?
not.
They're not.
because
No.
America doesn't owe you anything.
But okay, but then how come Kamala Harris, who's a black woman,
Oh
her
She's not a
boy.
she
black
said,
woman.
Here we
Kamala
go. Here we
Harris is
go with this
not a
deal.
black
She's not a
American.
black
Like,
woman.
stop, bro.
then what is she?
Stop.
She's a Hindu.
She
You see, this is your problem. How you gonna first you said Kamala Harris was born in Canada. I
Right.
just posted she was born in
Hey,
Oakland, California.
No, she was
African,
not
look
born
at
in
She was
Africa.
Oakland.
born in
Shut
Oakland,
up,
Hold on,
man.
California.
y'all. One mic. One
And you
mic.
guys gonna sit down here and lie,
Everybody's
make up
lying.
stories. That's not cool.
Hey, shut up, man. Shut up, man.
So check this out. Let's use some evidence if y'all
You on
follow
this
me.
panel? You on this
Kamala
panel with the
Harris,
real one?
Kamala Harris is not a black American. That's a fact. She has an
Who the
Indian
hell are you?
mother.
Who the hell are you to say that Kamala Harris is not a
Don't
black
curse at me,
woman?
sir. I'm talking. She's not a black American because her mother is Indian and her father is a Jamaican who's mixed with Indian. That does not equal black American. That doesn't even equal black. You understand me? Kamala Harris went to Howard. Guess what she had to do to go to Howard? She had to compete with other black people. I mean, with foundational black Americans who applied to Howard. So she competed there. Guess what else Kamala Harris's Indian self did? She competed to pledge Alpha Kappa Alpha at Howard, a very competitive
Yes, she
chapter
did.
of Alpha Kappa Alpha. I used to hang out with them. I'm an Alpha. She had to compete with a small group of girls. Alpha chapter, the first chapter, aka at Howard.
Professor, can you listen? Can you listen?
I'm not
What
no,
talking.
ethnical
don't
group?
cut him
What?
off. Let him land.
He's competing with me. I love this. He's competing
No,
with me.
yeah,
uh Alpha chapter of AKA Alpha Kappa Alpha is a very competitive
Love Jones. Why you
chapter.
keep cutting?
They only accept like a small group of girls every year to pledge. Got it? And I know plenty beautiful foundational black American girls who would cry when AKA Alpha chapter didn't pick them. What did Kamala Harris do? She competed with black American foundational black American young ladies for their own sorority. Now, that's competition. Let's go to oppression. When Kamala Harris passed the bar and went to California, she was a district attorney, correct? What did Kamala
Mhm.
Harris do to black children who mama did not have gas money to take them to school?
He put the mothers in jail.
Snatched them out the home.
And that's
Mhm.
I call that oppression.
Harris is a like for an everyday American. She's like the role model for black woman, black girl
You
PSA.
can
excellence.
take her.
Cap,
You can take
Huh?
her. We have no problem. Take her.
cap.
So, and she herself said that immigrants contribute a lot to the United
She's a
States.
typical
Cap.
misled immigrant trying to play somebody she's not. Period.
She
Yep.
was born and raised in the USA, just so you guys know.
She was born in
She was
Canada,
raised
moved
in
to Oakland,
Montreal, sir.
right, and moved to Canada when her mother got a job. I think her mother got a job at UCLA. And her mama also was down with the MK Ultra
You
program.
you can't be president if you're born in outside of the United States.
She was raised in Montreal, sir.
Yeah, but like she moved back. Like she is as
She
American as
came back when she
anyone.
was already an adult, sir.
Why are y'all
No,
arguing with a
this is
foreigner? A
pick up
foreigner
the
don't know
dog.
nothing.
She was born and raised in America. That does
No,
not make pick up the dog a
the
black
fact
American.
is, they do cosplay us. But they did been doing that. They do that in their own country. That's why they speak so many different languages. So if
Bam.
one tribe is doing good, they learn that language and become them. But we could cosplay because 500 million of them have no birth certificate. We could go over
Mm-hmm.
there. We could go over there. We could take over their country. Become the president of their country. Long as we learn the language, we'll be good. So we could do
Mm-hmm.
the same thing. 500 million of, I don't have no birth certificate. You know, that's all you got to do. So if they want to keep playing them games, then that's what we'll do.
So
So
January
which
Hey,
1st.
politician do you guys consider black? Like who would you
can we
consider
talk about
black?
what's going on today? How we getting
Huh?
ripped off? Can we talk about how Trump is ripping us off?
Yeah,
Can we talk?
everybody's getting ripped off. Like it's not
Kamala
just.
Harris ain't got nothing to do
That's
with it.
that
Can we talk
scamming
about what's going
mindset.
on today?
Everybody's doing it, so we might as well do it. That's a Somalian mindset.
It is everybody doing it. Like it's not one specific race that's doing it, right?
So that makes it right.
Dude,
This
you
is that
lost,
Minnesota
man.
Somali mindset.
You lost, man.
All right,
Hey, I
hold
say
on.
one thing real quick,
Go ahead, and then we
real
got a
quick.
new person I gotta let go.
Okay, let me say something to this Somalian and to all y'all immigrants. Y'all want to blame America, but you know how you can tell who colonized you? Through your currency and look at your language.
Mm-hmm.
That's how you find out who your colonizer is, through your currency in your country and the language you speak. So you can get off of that American crap. Look at your money and look at your language, then you find the colonizer. Fool.
Okay, Black American Princess, can I have your ethnicity? And I'm gonna give you 3 minutes to speak on the prompt.
I'm Black American.
Do you have an immigrant background?
No.
Okay, let me start your timer. All right, go ahead.
Our FBAs, Black Americans, absolutely, we are Black Americans. We're foundational to the United States, to be specific. Our FBA trying to no, I'm not even around Africans on a day-to-day basis. I'm from a small town here in Arkansas. I wasn't raised around them, so why would I compete with a group of people that are not even, worthy of competition? Not trying to be insulting, but why? How? When? Where? Who? What? How? I mean, I don't even have to say too much, because why would we be jealous of a group of people that have to flee their country, their impoverished country, and have to come over to another country in order, to gain some sort of wealth, when my ancestors are wealthy over here in the homeland, in the country that they've been in for decades? That makes no sense. But
Oh, maybe she
I went
got
on mute.
something. Okay, go ahead.
Said I went on mute. I didn't have to say anything
Oh, you
else.
was done. Oh, okay.
Yes, sorry.
All right. Okay. We don't. Do we have anybody? Nope. So, it's gonna be open, but I can't take the monologuing. Don't talk for over 60 seconds. Like, let people converse back and forth with you.
I'm gonna set timers.
Yeah, because I can't take it. Like yesterday, it was just not. It was. I didn't like it. So, did anybody want to come off their mics to say something?
Yeah, I want to quickly beg a question. To compete, you compete for resources and status. Got it? Social status. My question to the panel is, what do Africans have to offer Black Americans with respect to to competition.
Headache and irritation.
Not a damn thing. Not a damn thing. Case closed.
Headache and
You
irritation.
you just said that immigrants open gas stations and businesses. So isn't that something you guys can compete for?
Man, shut up. No,
That don't have
hold
We
on, man. Let me
certainly
tell you
could.
something.
We
Hey, can I?
certainly could. All we have to do is put our monies together. Okay? We could not support you, don't buy your gas, and put you out of business. So
Yeah,
don't
Oh, so
you
that's
ever
we
think
gonna do
competition.
that.
we can't compete. Okay? We
Yeah.
have 1.7 trillion. Do
what
you?
No,
I
I
want
agree,
to.
but that's an example of competing for what
No,
immigrants,
no, no,
Honestly,
no,
Africans
no,
sir,
no.
I
have.
It's
don't.
not
Honestly,
competing. It's
sir, I
getting
don't
One
you
think
out
you.
of
mic,
our
one
Hold
I
on,
don't
mic.
y'all.
out of
really.
our
One mic. One
community.
mic.
Honestly, sir, I don't think you know what you're talking about. And I came up here because he opened up his mouth and said that Kamala Harris was a role model for Black women. Disrespectfully, do not ever speak for Black women, because that woman would never be an example or a role model for us. That woman literally said that she washed her collard greens in a tub. What Black American woman you know that? You know who does
None.
that? Like, what are you talking about? Talking about she's a role model. Role model for who?
That's what I heard on the news all the time.
Well,
I'm not saying for myself.
stop watching the news. Stop watching it. Watch something
And
else.
because there was a TikTok I saw about during the election time, they said like if you don't like if you want to support Black women in your life, you should vote for Kamala Harris.
Say. Let me see. Look, you foreign son, bitch. Let me tell you
Hello, you
something.
cannot keep coming up here
Ooh,
cussing.
ooh, Lord, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't like foreigners. I don't like none of them. Cause
Well, well,
my
the
great grandfather was a slave. We built this country, man. The
well,
heck with these foreigners.
I want to address the Somalian's premise. He slipped in a little lie, and that's the danger about these people. You got to watch. The first law firm I worked at was a leading law firm in the Southeast, and I really admired the partner, the owning partner who passed away. May he rest in peace. And he used to say the devil is in the details. He just proposed we're competing for gas stations. Well, here goes the detail. That has nothing to do with Somalians or Ethiopians. That's YT doing that. YT is giving them contracts to
Mm-hmm.
pit them against us. So, sir, we don't want you at a gas station. YT wants somebody other than Black in the Black neighborhood to suck the resources out of our neighborhood. You have nothing to do with getting that gas station.
Mm-hmm.
You're being used as a tool. And what our brother Black Alpha say, the system of white T supremacy breaks its tools. So you about to be broken, sir.
Mm-hmm.
But
And you also
they're
trying to
still
make
owning
it
the businesses, right?
no, Roy, you're also trying to make it seem like because not you, because you guys do this thing that really irritates me. You are from a completely different ethnic group than majority of the people that own gas stations. Y'all love to, this is so fucking irritating. Y'all put one group of people, Black Americans, up against 50 fucking thousand groups of immigrants. You nor does majority of your family or your people own gas stations. Y'all don't own the bodegas in our neighborhoods. Stop grouping yourself together with every goddamn immigrant class of fucking people in the country. It's so annoying. Why do we even if we were competing, why do we have to quote unquote compete with 55 goddamn thousand groups of people? Does that even make sense? We must be really powerful that you have to group yourself together with people that you would never even consider yourself. You don't share a cultural similarities. You don't even know the people that you're mentioning, but yet you're grouping yourself for convenience purpose so that you could try to have some type of leverage against Black Americans. It's really sad and pathetic. We have to go up against every goddamn body. Oh, well, immigrants are we're taking the businesses. You ain't doing shit but scamming the government for welfare fraud. Y'all ain't like come you Somalis. Y'all opening up the goddamn daycare centers in your house and watching your cousins and your nephews. Like it gets to a point, and just because they are being incentivized and they are giving loans to certain immigrant groups to open up businesses, that does not mean that we're competing. We should have been competing. And that's why we're in the situation that we're in now. We were not. We literally just went and bought what we needed to buy and did what we needed to do. We didn't even realize that people were trying to do a hostile takeover according to the guy Jeff, or ethnically racist. We didn't think about that because we just wanted to live and have peace. But y'all it's like, ugh.
Okay, I'll give an example for Somali specific, because you said the scamming daycares, but you surely not all the daycares ran by Somalians are scams, right? So that's an example of like Somalian businesses that not just Black Americans but other ethnicities can compete and kind of want what Somalians have.
What?
What? What did you what?
No,
The huh?
when I listen to what he says,
The
what I'm getting
daycares.
from him is that they will join any other group in order to undermine us, and
Thank
that makes
you.
them very dangerous.
Thank
That
you.
makes them dangerous. They will be friends with the Chinese just to get rid of us.
It's
Yep.
crazy.
Can I answer Professor Allen's
True,
question?
exactly. Because most Somalians have more in common with Black Americans than Chinese. I don't know
What?
where you got that
No,
from.
No.
Oh Lord.
no, not really.
Hey,
Who
y'all
is it?
wrap it up. We got a new person on the panel.
Oh. Oh yeah, we
Oh,
do. Hold on, everybody mute. Let's let this person at the bottom. Kens, can I have your ethnicity? And I'm gonna give you 3 minutes to speak on the prompt.
Hi, Love Jones. Hi, everyone else. This is my first time in this room, so it's very interesting. I am a Black American. I have no ties to anyone outside of America. All of my
Go
grandparents
ahead and
are
start the
from
countdown.
America, and identify and have always identified as Black people. For the first question, I feel like FBA as a term is still pretty new. Recently, since the pandemic, I would say I've been hearing FBA. So I do agree that FBAs are Black Americans. And to expand on that, Black Americans should be the only people that get to decide who else is Black Americans and or FBAs. So anyone else having an opinion really is, in my opinion, null and void, because you're not a part of it, so you can't determine who is or cannot be a part of it, if that makes sense, if I'm clear about that. I agree with a lot of other things that have been said tonight. So right when I got on, you all kind of said some of the things that I was going to say. I personally don't believe that we are oppressing or competing with Africans. I'm 30 years old. I have never once been in a room and not considered someone that had melanin not to be a Black person. So I was most similar to what the professor was saying. I was looking at someone and saying, oh, they're kin to me, their brother, they assimilate. Typically immigrants assimilate first generation and they sound like Black Americans. So there's typically no space for Black Americans. We're uneducated on any place outside of America. So if I think you're American, I'm going to treat you as such, but you have more knowledge of the situation than I would, because you either understand like names or you understand features. Like I'm sure Mr. Roy knows a Somalian person when he goes into a grocery store because of their features, or maybe they say a word or something from their native language that they're like, oh wow, you're from the same place that I'm from. Whereas I would not have that knowledge to be able to oppress or know, like someone else said, I think Love Jones said it, to know to compete with them. And then I will also comment on what Roy said, because historically, non-Black people that are people of color in America are given opportunities that Black people are not afforded. We are constantly denied loans. When we did have the opportunity to build on our own, it was torn down, like the Black Wall Street, if you're educated in that. So we have done things, but it was taken away from us, whereas other people are allowed to come in and, like someone like Professor said, benefit off of Black people because you're in our neighborhood. So we have to spend our money at your store just to get our bread because the white man won't let us shop in his place, or it's more expensive in his place, so we kind of go to yours. So I think instead of us being hateful and generalizing Mr. Roy because of TikTok videos or Fox News, you really should get around people that have lived it. Maybe speak to the elderly people that have been in America for like 90 years. If you want to speak with someone, I'm more than happy to connect you with some people in real life so you can hear their true stories. I have a mother that grew up on a land that a white man owned, and my own mother, I'm 30, picked cotton. Do you understand? Like, that is the
Wait,
difference.
which
That is
year
the
was your mom picking cotton?
So it wasn't that she was in enslavement. 100% not. Like, my mom was born in the 60s, early 60s.
She was a sharecropper.
So her father was born of a sharecropper, and the white man that owned the land said, if you want to still live here, you will pick the cotton that's on my land. So my mom has memories. She has many siblings. My mom tells me this all the time. She has memories of pricking her finger and picking cotton before going to school because it had to get done. So we just have a history that I'm sorry, I don't want to hate on an immigrant. That's not like, it does not bring me peace. I do genuinely see where you're coming from, but there are differences, and I do feel like unfortunately they're not respected. I'm constantly told, "Oh, you're whitewashed because you're a Black American," like from someone that's has a Jamaican dad but has been here for many years. It's like you think less of Black Americans, whereas when I'm around Black people, we're not thinking about what other people have. I don't know what I'm trying to say here, but like,
It's okay, but you're gonna land your plane because you're 3 minutes. Like
that's what I was trying to do. I was just trying to
Yeah.
finish.
Ken,
She asked the question. I was just trying to.
Ken's, I
May
agree
I
with
say
you.
something?
Can I quickly, Love Jones? May I quickly piggyback off something she
All
said?
right, go ahead, and then we're gonna let Black American Princess go, and then Roy, you could go.
All right, all
Yeah,
right.
I don't see your full name, Love. I see K. What's your full name? On
You
the
can just call me Ken's, or Kay is fine as well.
Okay, Ken's. What this is going to be kind of hurtful, and I don't. This is the first time I've talked about this, but ladies and gentlemen, do y'all know that Black American families right outside of Memphis and Millington are still sharecroppers? In 2000, yeah, 2016, I taught middle school in Memphis, in my neighborhood, Raleigh, Egypt, and my middle schoolers would disappear in October, like damn near
Middle
25.
schoolers.
Yeah, middle schoolers. Yes, ma'am. They would disappear in October and they would come back like towards the end of the right before school ended. And I would start asking, I was like, why they just disappear? I thought they transferred or got put out their apartment because it's real poor. And they were like, no, 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 no. There are whitey families in Milling, right outside Memphis. You got farmland, and there are whitey people that have massive farmland in Millington, and I forgot the adjacent little area. And since the 1800s, these folks have been allowed to live on the land. They mama, grandmama, they all grew up on this land, and they're just basically, to cut a long story short, they're sharecropping right now.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Well, I personally think that we should buy
Hold on, no,
some
no.
land.
Let's let Black American Princess
Oh,
go,
I'm sorry.
and then Roy, and then you could go. Go ahead.
First, nobody is being hateful when it comes to Roy. Nobody is generalizing him at all. It's just the fact that he is going with the white teen old media's propaganda when it comes to Black Americans. He literally just stated Black American women we look up to a non-Black woman. Like, what do we talk about? He just admitted that he got it from the mainstream media. Nobody is hating on him when it comes to correcting. First of all, alluding to the fact that Black Americans, we were uneducated when it comes to the continent of Africa, 54 countries, might add, because everybody knows that is absolutely ridiculous. Everybody knows that Somali, specifically in that region of East Africa, they have distinct features. And we can tell Roy is Somali from a mile away. Everybody knows that. Nobody's hating on him. We're just correcting the stupid stuff that he says, unfortunately, and hopefully he learns from it.
Love Jones, may I just reply quickly? Just
Go
because it
ahead.
was okay. I
Don't say
disagree.
HATE too much because I don't want to get a restriction.
If I said that, I don't want to.
Go ahead.
I wasn't saying that anyone was hating on Roy. I was actually
I
disagreeing
just
with
asked
Roy.
you, could y'all not like say HAT that word so much? Oh, just don't say it, period, because it'll, I don't know, this TikTok is weird with like certain words. Go ahead.
Did I say it?
No, don't say HAT. Don't say that word. But just say no one dislikes or have disdain for Roy. Go ahead.
Okay, I apologize if I said it. I don't even remember. I'm sorry. It's late where I am. I was disagreeing with Roy, so I'm not disagreeing with Black American Princess. I was agreeing with many of y'all's points. I was stating that where I'm from, when we're in a room with immigrants that have changed their accent, it is not easy to decipher. Whereas someone that is typically an immigrant can easily identify. So it's a difference of opinion, and that's okay. I'm happy that you have more knowledge about other things that maybe the people I was around did not have. But I did not agree with Roy, and I was telling him to educate himself. Okay.
Roy, you wanted to go. Go ahead, Roy, and then no.
Yeah, I just wanted to let Kels know. I agree that no, like, immigrants should be looking down on FBAs because they're quote unquote whitewashed. Like, I completely disagree with that, obviously. And like, if an immigrant is doing that, like, they should be called out. Because I've come on here and I've called out like bad behavior from immigrants, including Somalians, that scam and all that stuff. Like, that's not right. But my thing was that it's not like we're not here to kind of like put Black Americans down in general. We're just here to make we're trying to make like a living out of an opportunity that America has given us. It's not like we have this grand scheme that we're gonna replace Black Americans and like try to oppress them. So yeah, that's my point.
Okay. No.
May I say something, Love Jones?
No wanted to go, and then you could go
Okay.
after her.
Yes, ma'am.
Well, I'm sorry. When your people made up all those daycares and stole all that money, you did oppress us because that was our tax money. And I think that you should pay it back immediately. So, you talk real nice, but we know the business. Okay. You're just here to learn from us. And that's why we can't teach you anything else. I'll land there.
Okay. Go ahead, Jeff.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Watch this, y'all. This for the Somalian guy. Are you there? The Somalian guy.
Roy, he's there.
Roy, watch this. Roy, this is to you, and I want the panel to understand this. Can you hear me, Roy? Roy. Okay, watch this, panel. This is what I mean. Now, Roy, beside him being Somali, there's some of them that's dark, like the young lady said, that we can't identify. But watch this. What's Freaknik, Roy? Do you know what Freaknik is? I'm making a point. Do you know what that is, Roy?
No, I don't know what that is.
Okay, stop. What's Soul Train, Roy?
Like a train that has
What?
like
Listen, y'all.
I'm not sure. Like, it goes
I
from
know
like one
you're
place.
not
I don't
sure.
know.
Watch this. My panel. I'm talking to my people now. What's All Stars, Roy?
Huh?
What's All Stars?
What's Freaknik?
Like
Hold on.
NBA?
No. Don't laugh.
The
Don't
NBA All
laugh.
Stars?
I want my people to see what we talking about. He's not of us. Now, everybody on
But
this panel can identify that I'm one of y'all. But we'll
what's the
walk
point
with
of this?
him.
I don't get it.
Listen, hold on, Roy. This is the point I'm making to y'all. We'll walk in the room or going to a gas station or going to Congress or going to a crowd of people and they cosplaying and they're not us. But everybody on this panel knew exactly what I'm talking about. This is what I'm trying to explain to y'all. Stop playing with them. They over here on the, I'm not monologuing, they over here on a hostile takeover and don't know nothing about us. Then had the nerve to go up to Congress and had the nerve to step in your face and say, you came from a slave, you came from us. You came from the sixth region. You gon' give, if you give reparations, you gonna give it back to Africa, even though you the outside. We y'all daddy. Y'all came from Lucy, and they don't know nothing about us. Stop telling them anything about us. I know y'all want to get y'all numbers up and y'all likes up and get y'all content, but stop teaching them
You
anything
the one
because
that came up here and name dropped a bunch of cultural things
no,
that he
no,
gonna
no,
go and
no.
look up.
Listen, no, I'm
Pot
not gonna
beats cattle
argue.
munch.
No, I'm not gonna argue with you, sister, and it's not nothing. I'm
Oh,
just
that's
saying.
not. I don't like that. Don't say you're not gonna argue with me just
Oh,
because I said something to you.
okay,
That's not
well,
an
well,
argument.
okay, well, let me just land my plane. I just showed y'all I can speak a language when they say we don't have no language, we don't have this. Y'all see who I am just by dropping, and I got petty with it. I could go deep. They know nothing about us, but they coming over here doing too much, doing everything under the sun. And like I say, we got a real problem with them. And don't have a problem with knowing we got a problem with them. Because I just showed you. I land my plane.
Okay, let's let Ja melanated. Can I have you? First of all, it's just enough of y'all up in here for us to only be at 24,000 likes. What the fuck are y'all doing? Everybody double tap the screen. We should have at least 50K likes. Add to the gift goal because y'all got me up at 3 o'clock in the morning. Add to the gift goal and send your heart me's and double tap the screen. Like, come on, bro. It's very tacky that it's only 25K. Like, what the hell? Okay, let's get to job melanated. Can I have your ethnicity? And then I'm gonna go ahead and give you 3 minutes to speak on the prompt.
All right. So I'm Black American, FBA. I feel fine with saying that as my ethnicity, but like I do feel like there are a lot of labels going around. I'm just Black American. I've been here. My family has been here since the start of this country. You know, so I don't know what anybody wants to call that, but I'm fine with FBA. That being said, I do feel okay. I'm gonna be real with y'all. If I start rambling, stop me. That's cool. But I do feel like there's a lot of like I feel like we look for approval from each other. I feel like what I always loved about being Black is that like we just do our own thing. You know, like my family has been here, like I said, since the start of America. The longest I can go back to in my family roots is back to like the 1820s. Like my oldest grandfather was not a slave. You know, that was always interesting to me. And like, you know, the way that he got his manumission or whatever was extremely interesting because he fought in the Revolutionary War. I feel like there's a lot of like this stamp of approval, but I always loved just the fact that we live as like I don't know. You know, I feel like we always just did our own thing and we created our own history in this country. I feel like we always be looking to each other to like approve each other or like try to like live up to some type of way. I don't know where this bullshit came from. Like I do see it. I see it in the comments and shit like that. I be seeing niggas like
Well, please don't
talking.
use inflammatory language. Please don't say the N word
Oh,
and don't cuss. Like, I
I'm
can't. I don't want
I'm
to get
sorry.
no. Go
I'm
ahead.
sorry. My bad. My bad. I don't mean to offend the host. My bad. Um. That said. That said. I just feel like you know I didn't experience this between, my black brothers and sisters across the country, across the like rivers and shit like that, like back in the day. Like, like I do know that we used to crack jokes at each other and shit like that. We used to do like little petty shit. But I thought that like the agreement was that like we not trying to kill each other.
Say
Like honestly,
unalive. Lord have mercy.
oh, I'm sorry. Damn. I'm sorry. I'm not used to the live.
It's very sensitive with the
Yeah, I'm
TikTok
not used to the
lingo.
live stuff. I'm sorry. I'm
And
sorry. I
don't
don't.
cuss, please. Jesus Christ.
Did I do
Go
it
ahead.
again? Damn. Oh, damn. I'm sorry, host. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But that said, like, I just feel like the thing is that our agreement is that, like, we might do tacky stuff against each other or whatever, but, like, that's petty stuff, right? Like, we not, we love each other. Right? Like, we don't gotta compete with each other. We don't gotta do none of that because we do got our own history. We got our own roots. All right. I don't gotta prove myself
Wait,
to
I'm so
nobody.
confused, Ja. It just seems like you
Uh,
just like going around in a circle. You
I
keep
got you.
saying we don't have to prove nothing. We don't prove what to who? Are you saying Black Americans are
No,
competing with each other? We're trying to prove something to one another? Are you saying we're trying to prove ourselves to immigrants? I'm very confused.
oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, maybe I was
And stop
rambling.
saying I'm sorry. Oh my God. You done said I'm sorry 50,000 times. I'm just trying to understand what's going on. You're fine. It's all good. Just what do you mean? Like who proved something to who? To
I
each
heard,
other?
no, I heard a Somali guy come up here and say something about like, we're not trying to, you know, talk down on FBAs and all other stuff. And I just heard a lot of like back and forth. Maybe I'm twisted,
Are
but
you was drinking Mad Dog 50/50?
this is after the night. And I
Oh, you
heard
just thinking. Okay, so y'all
this
come up
after the
here
night.
lit up like a Christmas tree. All right, let's get to the next person on the panel,
Yeah,
okay?
yeah, yeah. I'll mute.
Okay.
I'll mute.
Go drink some water. Okay, let's Ricardo Franklin, can I have your ethnicity? And I'm gonna give you 3 minutes to speak on the prompt. Ricardo, let me send you. I sent you an invite to unmute your mic.
Yeah, I got it. I got it. I already got it. What I want to say is I'm
Can I have your
57.
ethnicity? And then you could go ahead. I'm gonna start your timer for 3 minutes.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm black.
Do you have an immigrant background?
No.
Okay, let me start your timer. All right, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm born and raised in here. I actually live. I grew up in Glenarden. I'm from DC area and everything, and I'm really tired of seeing that all of this stuff is going on with everybody arguing about ethnic, the the black and white thing and everything. I'm just really tired of all this. I think that we already here. We're already been here. We went through everything that we went through, and I don't want anybody to piggyback off of what we've already done. We have families, we have centuries, we have history. Everything is over here, and everybody comes over here and gets it off of us. If you look at the liquor stores, if you look at the restaurants and everything, everybody else is getting it, but we're not. We're not. We're not, and it's always a problem with it. And I just don't understand. I've seen everything that has changed. I knew when everything was all black on, and now it's not. It's not. So I don't understand that. And for you to come over, I'm not against the immigrants or whatever. You coming over here, you trying to do what you want to do. Okay, I understand you looking for a better life, but don't look down on us because we already built this. This was already built in your country. In your country, I'll say it again. In your country, you couldn't build what you building over here, and then you're taking our money, and then you're looking down on us. I can't get it. I can't get it. I really can't. I really can't. And it's crazy. And you're supposed to be with us, but you're not.
As soon as a YT man come over there and say something to you or whatever, you right over there. It's crazy. Isn't that crazy? Am I making sense?
You make sense.
Yeah, I'm just saying, it's crazy. I'm about to turn 57 on Sunday, and I've been here for years.
Happy birthday.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. But I'm just saying, it's just crazy to me how, and a guy told me, and I'm under 3 minutes, but anyway, a guy told me one time I met him, and he was from Nigeria, and he told me they programmed them to pretty much dislike us because we don't want nothing but welfare. And he said when he came over and everything, he heard everything he said, but he started meeting people and he started seeing people. And he said, no, they're oppressed just like us. But what I want to say to the immigrants, why are you coming here if you can't get your country right? If you can't get your country right, why are you trying to come over here and then trying to look down on us? I dislike that so much. And I've met a lot of people that are immigrants that are good people, but don't look down on us. Don't look down on us. We're the strongest. We've been fighting for years. We took care. We were the ones that went down in South Africa. Do you understand that? We were the ones down there for Mandela and everything. We were the ones that rose up to free him. See, that's what they don't see. South Africa didn't free him. We did. And a lot of people, you could fact check and do everything. If America didn't raise up, and I ain't saying America, I'm saying if the black Americans didn't raise up, Mandela would have never been free. It had to be a whole thing. You know, the George Floyd thing, everything. If we don't raise up, nothing happens. We have been how you say it, WARs and all that. If we were not in those things, nothing happens. We are chosen. And I want y'all to understand that. We are really chosen. And once we really find our identity, we will be the ones. Man, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. And
Okay.
I'm sorry. I'm
You
sorry.
could go ahead and land so we could get to the next person on the panel.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Mari, can I have your ethnicity? And then I'm going to go ahead and give you 3 minutes to speak on the prompt.
Hi, I'm Black American.
Do you have
Yeah,
an immigrant background?
no, not at all. I do not.
Okay. Go ahead.
So, I guess the question is, are FBAs jealous of Africans? No, I don't believe that at all. Um, and then are FBAs Black Americans? Of course, I believe we are. And then are we trying to oppress and compete with Africans? Not at all, just because I think someone said this earlier, I don't remember who exactly, but they were basically saying that we're not on the same playing field, if that makes sense. So I think Africans, like, not to lump them all with other immigrants, because like someone said earlier, they do come from different backgrounds, they do have different cultures and all that stuff. But a lot of like immigrants, when they come over here, they do have a preconceived notion of Black Americans already. So I feel like when they do come over here, they already think a certain way of us. So we're definitely not on the same playing field when it comes to that. So there's no way for us to oppress them or compete with them, if that makes sense, because we're already competing with so many other things that are stacked against us. I also believe that we paved the way for immigrants to come over here because without our civil rights movement, they wouldn't have been able to even come over here to our country to quote unquote build a better life for themselves. And that's really all I wanted to say.
Are you first gen? Are you first
No, I'm
generation?
I'm not first generation. No, I'm like, I think like 10th, maybe 11th generation. I don't want to lie, but yeah.
Okay. The panel is open.
Oh yeah, I want to say something real quick about something that Roy said earlier that I wanted to address. He we were talking about jealousy. He gave this random anecdotal one black American girl was jealous of a Somalian the way she looks. That's not true at all. I've been a black man for a long time, and I know a little bit about women. I've been with my fair share of beautiful women, and none of them were Somalian. Black dudes do not. I've never heard a black dude say, "Ooh, look at that Somalian girl. She fine as hell." I ain't never heard that before. So what are you talking about? Black women are not jealous of Somalians. Somalian women are jealous of Black American women. So that was not true. Lastly, I wanted to bring up. I think the gentleman before the young lady that just spoke was talking about they're trained in Nigeria to have disdain for Black Americans. That's the absolute truth. I lived in Ghana in 2023, and I went with a group of kind of elite people. I went with the college. It was a coalition of professors in the historical Black college system. Um, Two medical professors. I was education. It was two social worker PhDs in social work, and I think one teacher and just a group of professors. And we went with a dignitary. I mean, we met with a queen. It was like royal treatment, big deal. And we went to build a school. I've said this before. I helped build a school in Hohoi, right outside of in northern Ghana and in Togo, and build a library. But my point of bringing all this up is when we went to Hohoi, we met a queen in the jungle. It was absolutely beautiful. And we met with a group of indigenous Africans. They were the tree people. And these people were amazing. So I'm going to say that all Africans are not bad. These people were the sweetest, most humble people that prayed for us when we got there. And we met a bunch of kids, 17-year-olds and 20-year-olds that were like, please let me come to the United States and study. And we were professors. We were like, we'll get you a scholarship. Myself, I was like, I get you a full scholarship. And we were trying to help them come to the United States. And they couldn't come. And they're like, no, we can't come to the United States. They keep denying our H-1, whatever that's called, the student visa. And I later found out that the immigration office will deny Africans who like Black Americans. And the better way to say this is I found out that the people that come from West Africa that make it to America on a student visa are connected either A, with the European power structure, or B, with those royal families who sold slaves. So it kind of, what my impression was, they get vetted before they come over here to make sure that they don't like us. So that's why a lot of people that come over here from West Africa and East Africa already have disdain for us, because to win that lottery, they have a lottery to come to the immigration. It's a bunch of cap. To win that lottery, they take some type of test or get some type of screening to make sure that they're not on Black American side. And it is true. I was there.
I gave the name of the lady, the African American woman that was hating on the Somalian woman
I don't
because
know that she's Black American, sir. I don't know that.
well, you can look it up, but everybody like
And
on the
should she
Twitter
be
is
one? That's
saying,
just a one-off. That's
"Huh?
Somalian girls are not fine, sir.
Well, that doesn't. That's we
I
can.
like
That's not the
women.
argument.
Good
That's not the
women.
argument. I'm saying
I've
that
never
that's
thought
a
of a fine
concrete
Somalian.
example of a Black American woman hating on a Somalian woman. Again, she was just talking about she loved being Somalian. This wasn't this versus that, and she just got stitched and like berated for no reason, and it's gone viral. So that's what I was talking about.
Somalians are not known for being attractive. Y'all are known for being scammers and pirates.
Okay,
Have you seen Captain Phillips, sir?
no, I have not, but my example still stands.
What? I don't even know what Roy. Roy, you the same person that came up here and said, you know, We're doing something to other immigrants because one black woman went and cut off a Asian lady's hair to make a hair weave. Like, you just be pulling things out your asshole.
Are these not valid examples? Serious question, because every time I bring an example, you guys just say, "Oh, that's a one-off. That's a one-off." But when you guys have your lived experiences, that's like the general
But
consensus
it
for
is
all
not just one
immigrants.
experience. We're not basing how we feel about an entire group of people off of one encounter or one experience. Like, that's not what we do.
And since he
Because if
wants to, oh, go ahead, Jaleel.
because if we did that, then you wouldn't even be on my panel.
Right, and since he wants to use empirical data that we all know what Somalis are known for, y'all are known for lying and scamming, sir. Wasn't that girl Somali that said a black man hit her in the face for not talking to her, and she put, y'all know what I'm talking about? That brick says a black man, she wouldn't give a black man her phone number, and he hit her with a brick in Texas, and they found out that she squirted like, what do you call that stuff? She made her face all swollen to scam.
Yeah, I remember that.
Eritrean. She was Eritrean, not Somali.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought she was Somali. My bad.
She was Eritrean from an African country.
But you see what you just did, Roy? You separated
Why you
yourself
say
and it was
remove
something negative.
Professor Alon? Professor Alon, I'm gonna bring you back in 10 minutes. I don't know why I said remove him. Thank you, John. Yeah, you were sending all of your gifts to Ricardo, and I know that you wasn't doing that intentionally. Even though I know that people do gift the panelists, but pay attention to who you guys are giving gifts to, because I'm pretty sure you was trying to send gifts to me.
Oh, my
What did
bad.
Professor
My bad.
Alon say?
I'll send it to you. I'll send it to you.
No, it's okay. But what did he say? I-20, what did Professor Alon say about substances? Like, what?
I don't know, but I just got an alert that says consuming substances featured in this live can harm your health.
Exactly. I see it right now. I don't understand what Professor Alon. That's why I keep telling y'all, like, I can cuss. I could say certain things because it is not going to be taken as if I'm promoting or saying it to you guys on the panel. You get what I'm saying? So I think somebody in the comments was like, "Oh, but you said that." Girl, this first was my show. Second of all, you all saying stuff on a panel for whatever reason is more sensitive than what I say. I don't know how this works, but I don't know what Professor Alon said. I don't think this is very odd. This is very,
Now,
very odd.
you coming up, they watching you.
Can I
So you
say
gotta watch
something?
it. You gotta watch it.
That's crazy.
Hey, love, how do I get rid of that little notification?
I don't think it goes away. Like, it's just up there now. Like, but nobody is consuming anything. None of us are even on camera.
That's
Yeah, that's
crazy.
weird. Hey, man, y'all run up the lights to 50K, please.
This is so annoying. Like, they keep every time. All right, go ahead, Mari. You can say something. Go ahead.
I just wanted to reiterate that I am not like first generation because I saw some people in the comments saying that I was. I promise you I am not. And I misspoke when I said I was like 10th generation. I genuinely don't know like what generation I am because I don't even know like dating back. Someone asked me in the comments like where my I guess ancestors came from. I don't know. I don't know where we date back to in Africa.
Where are your
So
parents from?
my parents are from Missouri. My grandparents are from Mississippi. Like, yeah, I don't really know where we came from in Africa. Someone asked me that in the comments. So, yeah.
Love Jones, may I say something real quick to Roy?
Yes, go ahead.
Roy, let me ask you a question. Can you hear me, Roy? Roy?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, watch this panel. Say if you took us, everybody on the panel, and you took us over to Africa, could we claim that we are Somalia? Yes or no?
No.
Can you
No.
claim if you're Somalian? No, you cannot.
Okay, stop. So if you took us over there, listen, panel,
Thank you.
if you took us over there, you would address us as your Black American friends, correct? And you would say, hey, I'm Somalian. Yes or no?
Would I say who's Somalian?
You would say if we went to Africa, everybody on the panel with you would say, I am Roy and I am Somalian. And
Yes,
these
yes,
are
I
my
would.
black African American friends. That's what you would call us, even though we're not from Africa, but right?
I would just say you guys are from America.
Okay, so you would claim on African soil that you Somalian. So here's my question. Y'all ready for this panel? Why when you come over here on our soil, you signing documents like and trying to attach yourself to our 14th Amendment like you're one of us, like you
Be-
black?
because America is the land of
No,
opportunities.
no, no. Did y'all catch that panel? See, he if we went to Africa, he gonna claim his culture and his tribe. He'll unalive people to say, I am Somalian, I'm not Ethiopian, I'm not Atrian, or nothing like that. But soon as he come over here, he riding and coat riding and destiny swapping and trying to claim like he one of us and trying to attach himself to our 14th Amendment and any benefit that we get, he feel like he privy to it. Now y'all see what we dealing with. There's your
Somalian
cause.
says they're Black American.
Hold on. This to my people. Y'all just see it. There's your cosplay. There's your destiny swapping. Right there, he came out his mouth. And I just showed y'all. I land my plane. Stop playing with them, man.
Confused
I know you confused, but my people not confused because they see it clearly
because
now.
no Somalian in America says they're like generation from like generations they were
You're
in Black America.
signing documents to get benefits off our 14th Amendment. The only way you're going to get that is if you cosplay like you one of us.
But
All
those
that.
benefits are for all Americans, no?
No, you're not American. The 14th Amendment didn't apply to you. They brought you over here to destabilize us. That's it. They didn't bring you over here because they like you. Crazy? You don't even know why they brought you over here. Let me say this to you. First thing, and then I'm going to land my plane. This what, and I'm talking to my people. Forget them, because I ain't playing with them no more. I'm dropping jewels for y'all. First thing you got to understand, and I ain't going to get too much, is we were never just slaves off no ship from Africa. Y'all crazy. In the
Wait, you
17 and
weren't?
6, hold on, wait a minute, I'm talking.
But
No,
Roy,
hold on,
Roy, can you
let me
listen to me,
finish
bro?
dropping, then
Please.
I'm gonna land my plane. First of all, to my people, use your intellectual mind. In the 15 and 1600s, they couldn't sail across no Atlantic Ocean. Saltwater eat wood. Saltwater eat wood. The damn ship would have been sunk. They couldn't have made it. They got typhoons, hurricanes. They took us from this land and spread us across the coast. Yeah, they brought a few Africans here, but we wasn't no just slaves. We were indentured servants. We had land. We were prisoners of WAR, and it was a few slaves.
Sorry about that.
No, I don't need your pity. I ain't talking to you. I don't care about you. I care about my people. Wake up. They couldn't even make it across the Atlantic Ocean in no damn wooden boat with no sheet as a sail. Saltwater eat wood. They couldn't have
Thank
made
you
it
very
100
much.
miles.
Dr. Love, it's about to
Thank
be
you.
your turn. Please stop telling this man thank you. He doesn't know you. You just got on the panel.
I land my plane. Wake up, my people. It's our time now. Our ancestors calling us. They calling us. They crying out to us to wake up. If you don't do nothing else, wake up. And stop playing with these people. I land my plane.
Okay, Dr. Love, can I have your ethnicity? Do not name drop any other content creator over here or you're going to get dropped.
Yes, ma'am. From Uganda, and I'm African.
Go ahead.
Can you? I can't see the whole thing. Your thoughts? FBAs, Black Americans. FBA trying to oppress and complete with the but. Okay, yeah. I think that the oppression part. It's really not on the right. Not the right way to use, because you don't have the power to oppress anybody, because you gotta have some certain of power to be able to oppress people. So with you guys, you guys are already oppressed. So how can you oppress other group of people when the white tea masters are already oppressing you
White
guys?
tea
So
masters? You mean
now,
that you're white tea masters? Like, watch your mouth.
oh, no, no, no. Okay, yeah. So yeah, it's you don't oppress people when you don't have power. It doesn't make sense at all. Even if you wanted to, you just probably just like running around into circles and not really going nowhere. But is FBAs jealous of Africans? Yeah, I think yeah. I think of course FBAs are jealous of Africans because of all this fight. We're not African with this is simply because of Africans are actually doing their best to at least catch up to you guys. The fact that you guys been in America for 500 years and you know to even like now we are talking about competing. It's like with the people that barely just got here like 20, 40 years ago, and now we're talking about competing. See, that's a very big accomplishment that we all should be proud of Africans and what they are doing really. And one thing that we failed as Black Americans is we failed to show Africans the way immediately they came to
What
the
do you mean we?
Americas.
You're not a black
We
American. What do you mean
failed,
you
so
failed?
they failed to actually employ these Africans into their companies and all that stuff, and welcoming them as their black people and all that stuff. But they had to find it on their own. They had to like dig into the mud to be able to get where they are today. I just want to say shout out to the Africans out there that are doing big,
Oh, oh my
and you guys continue winning. Forget about all this small talk. But
At the end of the day, the
it's
reason why I have this on the prompt is because African said this. A Kenyan man said
yeah.
that. I didn't just pull this out of my ass.
I was on
A
the
Kenyan man
I
said
was on the
that.
panel.
And at
Yeah,
the
I was
end
on
of
the
the day,
panel.
you sitting up here talking about we should be proud of you. You guys should be fucking saying thank you to us because you didn't have to put no groundwork in this country to be able to come here and get opportunity. You came and you walked into a
What do you
house that
mean
was
groundwork?
already. You didn't fight for shit here in the United States of America. You didn't fight for civil rights. You
Your
didn't fight. You didn't
your
fight to
masters
be
let me
your
in.
masters. I'm gonna cuss you out because you're trying to be funny. Your
I
masters.
don't do it.
You're from a whole country that you had to run away from to gain success, and you're saying that we have masters. Our masters let you in. You think they like your black ass? They don't like you no more than they like any other immigrant.
Well,
I
I
don't know
don't care. I
why
don't I
you
don't care
think
about
you're
I don't care about
special.
who likes who. I'm
You're
not
not
I'm not in the
special.
business.
You're not special. At the end of the day, you came over here, you left your country where everyone was predominantly you. Why aren't you over there fighting for your country? Since you guys are so great, why aren't you over there building up your homeland? Like, I don't understand. It's not
Yeah.
even safe in Uganda. Like, what are you talking about?
Yeah,
I
I'm not
Twyla,
in the
you can come
business
off
of
mic and
wanting
you
to
can
be
say something
liked.
to him.
I'm not
Nah,
in the
because I'm gonna end
business
up
of
cussing him
wanting to
out.
be
I'm cool.
liked and oh go Yuki, bro, like don't even fucking try to take come on man. Don't do that. You're not gonna be able to talk to me like that in real life, bro. You
I
get
can
knocked
talk to you
out
how the
like
fuck
real
I
quick.
want to talk to you, bro. What the fuck is you
Now
gonna
you
do
sound
about
like a
it?
big I don't know
What the
if
fuck is you
you a
gonna do
she
about it?
or he,
What the
but
fuck is you gonna do about it?
now shut the
What the
I'm
fuck is you
talking
gonna
All
to
do
right,
his
we
about it?
getting out of here.
goddamn
We
prompt.
getting out of
Nah,
here.
nah, don't let him leave yet. Let me answer
Nah,
this.
nah, he had to get the fuck out of here. I'm sorry.
Oh
No.
man, I just want to tell
It's
him.
because
See, this is what I
Ugandans are
was
very
telling you.
aggressive.
This
Constantly
is what
calling
I was
saying
telling
white
you.
slave master. Like, and don't nobody got time for that.
Well,
We
Yeah,
learned
that's
that
Ugandans
shit
are
that's
in
what I
willing
was
Basically
telling
to
you.
insinuating that we still slaves. I'm
because
supposed to be cool with that? Nigga, fuck you.
No. I was trying. No, what I wanted to say was I was trying to see. You see where he went and how he went from one area to the next, and then he started saying how good he is, how good and everything that he's doing over here. But you can't even save your own country. Your country is in turmoil. Turmoil. You're messed up. We over here did everything that we supposed to do, and we still doing it. And my bad, it's turmoil. But yeah, that's crazy.
They're so disrespectful. And then when we respond, they say, "Oh, you're starting with us. Oh, you're xenophobic." But look at how they talk to us. Now, I was trying not to cuss them out, but I don't know who these people think they are. It's like it gets to a point. It really does. And he knows that you still up in here. You are a piece of shit. You are a piece of shit like the shit y'all take in the street. At the end of the day, there's a risk of terrorist violence, including attacks and other activity going on in Uganda.
It's a war
Uganda
zone.
is not even safe to travel to. Uganda is currently designated at a level 3 advisory by the U.S. State Department due to crime. I'm gonna say terrorism, and you guys have these weird laws against the citizens. Like
It's a war zone.
you can't even walk around and be safe over there. Yeah, you coming over here talking about white master and white master this. Do you think those people like you? You're not here to be like, you think you just came over here without the help of us and we should be proud of you? Proud of what? You didn't do nothing but jump on the backs of Black Americans.
Exactly.
Like,
And
what the
that's what
fuck
I
is to be
said.
proud of?
That's
You
what I
didn't build
said.
anything. You did not build anything. You didn't do anything substantial. Like,
No,
your homeland should be a utopia. You talking about we were here for 500 years. How many years were you guys in Uganda? What have you accomplished over there? You've accomplished absolutely nothing. So much so that you had to come and run over here to people that you feel are oppressed and have no power. You should be ashamed of yourself. There's no merit in that. There's no integrity in that. You are not a man. So don't ever come over here talking crazy like that. And I'm still being nice because, child, the stuff I can say, I don't want to. I'm trying.
Hey, love, I
Anyway,
apologize.
no, he deserved it. Let's get to Jersey Worthy. Can I have your ethnicity? And then I'm gonna go ahead and give you 3 minutes to speak on the prompt.
Hey, yeah, Black American.
Do you have an immigrant background?
I do not.
Okay, go for it. Ooh, what's going on? You
Yeah, so
driving?
say again.
Are you driving?
No, it's probably the fan you hear in the back. Is it
Oh,
really loud?
no, it was, but go ahead.
All right, yeah, no. I came up to address a few things that I mean he's not up here anymore, so I guess it's not gonna quite work out like
He's still in the
I
comments.
wanted.
Yeah, but
Okay, yeah. I just the thing is, I just wanted to address the ridiculousness of what he was saying, but more specifically, the part where he suggested that somehow we've been here for 500 years, right? So like the fact that it's even a competition, right, is wild because you've been here for so long. First of all, right, like I don't see where the competition is that he is speaking about. I don't know that that's a possibility just based on the sheer numbers alone, right? But just parking lot, and just that for just a moment. That kind of statement is basically discounting history, right? Because right, that was like indicative of, well, you've been here, so how come you should just be so much further ahead? Well, number one, Black Americans are, but number two, like, do you understand I think that in people's minds they think like slavery, and then that's it. Like, no, right? So there was slavery and then everything that came after, right? Super recent history will show you that things are very much still going on, right?
Jim Crow lasted 100 years.
Yeah, absolutely. Jim Crow, black codes, listen, peonage, convict leasing, like all of it. Let's be very, very clear. And then even if you move out of that particular moment in time, right, then you could talk about even as recent as the 80s, you got whole city blocks being bombed on American soil, right? So like, it's just ridiculous to suggest that, oh, you've been here, so what's going on? You got to pull up by the bootstraps and all that ridiculousness. Because as you've seen time and time again, every time the bootstraps were very much pulled up, right, things were tore down, right? So I don't really. That was just a ridiculous statement. The history is documented. There's been much more than just slavery that has happened here. So that 500-year remark was nonsensical. But I've heard some of his talking points before, and so I'm not really shocked by it.
Okay. Let's get to the next person on the panel. Let's get this live stream up to 75K likes. Everybody double tap the screen. Ooh, excuse me. Add to the gift goal at the top. Oh, this person, he ran because he was talking a lot of smack in the comments, but he got up out of here.
Yeah, I ain't gonna hold you. I had muted him because he was doing too much.
Yeah. We'll let this person come. I know you love this. Can I have your ethnicity? And then I'm gonna go ahead and give you 3 minutes.
Black American.
Do you have an immigrant background? Okay, go ahead.
No. I just also want to point out the fact that because like I grew up in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. So it was like a melting pot. I had a lot of Haitian friends and Jamaican friends. And I'll never forget one of my Haitian friends' mom, she was like, "Oh, if I was born in this country, I would be rich by now." Right? We were in middle school. Fast forward, she's been in this country a long time. Her kids were born and raised in this country. All of them are struggling just like everybody else. So I think they come over thinking that America is one way, but they don't realize the systemic oppression that happens to Black people in just in America in general, right? Like even the economy and all these other factors. And their kids end up in the same position as the Black Americans that they look down on. They don't really progress as much as they think that they're going to progress.
What
Hi,
happened?
Twani. Do you see this bullshit in the comments? Are you there? Look at what this person, Cal Rabba. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, but what the fuck is this? Don't nobody know who that is, and don't nobody give a two shits. Like, what is these people problem?
I told you
Leave
what
me
my homegirl
alone.
Jamaica said.
They keep harassing me. Like, I just want to be left alone. Can I live? I don't even know that person, and I don't give a fuck, and you're getting blocked. Send a message to tell people to leave me alone. Like, I don't have nothing to do with that. Stranger danger.
Jamaica said
Like, what?
it was weird.
I gotta start the girls' timer
Well, that's
over.
my
I'm
choice.
sorry.
Viewers, I
Let
don't.
me start your timer over.
Madam Tousse up top. You
Oh,
need a
okay.
better mic, bro. It ain't your
Go
turn.
ahead.
Oh, so like I was saying, like a lot of the immigrants come over thinking that they just gonna do this whole big thing, they're gonna be rich, and they quickly find out that there's the way that America is set up is for nobody to really get ahead, to be honest. And they quickly find that out. They do all this working and burn themselves out, and they don't end up with crap either but a house and a car. We already had that. If you look at the Harlem Renaissance, we've been rocking mink coats. Our people been driving Rolls Royces. That's where we come from. They're trying to catch up.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's one point I want to make. And another point I wanted to make is why would we be jealous of people who don't even have the proper hygiene?
Oh.
Like growing up, all
Oh,
my friends from other cultures were musky. They did not have proper hygiene. And we
oh.
taught them about, how to shave and keep themselves smelling okay. They
Mm.
don't even turn the AC on in their house most of the time. Like, don't get me started. We could never try to be like people who trying to be like us.
That part.
Yeah, because they be musty in cold
Oh,
weather.
hold on, boo.
That's crazy.
She still got a timer on. You got 1 minute and 34 seconds left.
I didn't
Go
mean
ahead.
to, but I'm just saying. And then, and it's not just the Africans though. It's the Haitians, it's the Jamaicans, it's the Spanish, it's everybody that literally have not even. They can't even imagine the wealth that our families have been exposed to. That they are never. That they're literally just getting here. Like we've been having AC, we've been eating good, we've been looking good. I've been looking good since birth. Y'all just trying to catch on because y'all got Instagram. Been getting my hair done, been getting my nails done since middle school. Like that's a part of our culture.
Mm-hmm.
We go up in y'all house, y'all furniture mismatching, y'all got plastic on y'all beds. Y'all know Black Americans won't even get down like that. Even if you don't got money, bitch. One thing about it, we always was taught to keep our stuff looking nice and clean and orderly. Don't.
Mm-hmm.
They the ones that don't know about that type of stuff. They the ones trying to learn.
Yeah, because
Facts.
they was in huts. They was in huts.
Wait, hold
They was
on.
in
Let her
huts.
finish and
Like
land, and then we
Oh,
my
got the
sorry.
other person.
the stuff that they're just acquiring, I'm gonna leave it on this. The stuff that they're just acquiring, my great great grandparents been did that. What are you talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Like y'all make it seem like we broke and we down and out. Never. When all everybody in my family educated, what are you talking about?
Hello.
They're following the stereotypes from the media, and that's it.
Okay, let's get to Texas Brat. Can we have your ethnicity, and then I'm gonna give you 3 minutes to speak on the prompt.
All right, thank you. And I'm sorry for indulging on somebody else's content. But I'm from Texas. I'm black. My family is black. We originate from Texas, Louisiana, and Virginia.
Okay.
But the thing that I wanted to speak on is the African dude that was talking on here, like 3 people before. I just wanted to say, like, y'all have 54 continents that, I mean, like, y'all are a whole
Countries.
continent, and
Yeah.
it's
Yeah,
54
countries.
countries there, and y'all have not conquered anything, and you want to come over here and try to be an American and then talk down on us. And I'm like, if you're an African, like, what was you doing over to fight for your country? They haven't done anything, and then they come over here to America and try to step on stuff, and it's just like, no, because you're musty. So that's all, but that's all I wanted to add. I'm like,
Okay.
because they have a whole continent to themselves, and they want to migrate over to America and step up off of the civil rights movement that are people that have actually fought to have freedom. That's all.
Okay. I mean, like, why do people follow me to troll me? Like, somebody sent me a DM say, "You guys think you're the blueprint of the world, Miss. Put this middle finger in your ass." Like, why? What? But you're following me. You guys are obsessed. You're desperate fans, and it's really, really sad and pathetic. Now, let me block you. And your name is Anilson Gasper. What type of name is that? Ew.
He was just in the chat.
Oh my God.
Hey, Empress Love Jones, real quick. They're following you because you're powerful. Your content is powerful. If it was garbage, they're following you because you are a threat, because you breaking, dropping jewels and waking our people up.
I appreciate that.
I
Thank
like
you.
that. I like that. I like that too. I
Okay.
like that.
What's up, Amberella?
Good evening, Love Jones. Good evening, chat.
Okay, let me give you a 3 minute. All right, go ahead.
Alrighty, so to answer the prompt, are FBAs Black American? I mean, it's literally in the name, yes. FBAs are Black Americans because, again, foundational. Literally, they were here at the inception, actually before the inception of this country, because to be honest, I don't believe in the out of Africa theory. But are FBAs trying to oppress and compete with Africans? I would say absolutely not. Black Americans really just want to be left alone to thrive in peace. But every time you come around to any type of these conversations, it's always them trying to compete with Black Americans and denigrate and look down on Black Americans as if they have not come up off Black Americans. Like everybody else keeps saying, 54 countries on the continent, not one of them has been able to be fully like restored and stabilized, but everybody flees and runs here and try to look down on us while literally living off of us, because at the end of the day, all of the loans and grants they have access to, or first of all, even get here, the access they had to get here was created by Black Americans. Also, that access was granted to even lump them on top of Black Americans. They don't realize that they're part of the systematic oppression that Black Americans face. Because again, they have access to like housing loans, business loans, grants that we can never touch. So yeah, I'll land there.
Okay. Let's get to Veronica. Veronica. Hey, Veronica.
Hey, Mrs. Jones. How you doing?
I'm good. All right. Go ahead.
Yeah. So are we trying to, well, I'll answer the second question first. Are we trying to oppress and compete? No, it's actually the other way around. And I think we knew this, but we didn't really pay attention to it really. I say that because there were some documents, and I mean, everything's documented really, but even our legacy institutions like the United Negro College Fund, the NAACP, all the way back in the 1950s and the 60s, all of our legacy institutions, they would help them get here, give them full scholarships. They would provide them with all the protection that they needed during a period in time where we were getting bitten by dogs and water hosed, and they would practically be, saying, "Well, I'm not them. Don't hit me with the hose."
Mm-hmm.
Don't sick the dogs on me. I'm not a part of them. So they were willingly participating in a system that they knew then that was oppressive to us, and they still wanted to be a part of it. So even Muhammad Ali, he called this out, and he gave an example of just not being able to walk into a restaurant when a continental African was. So it's like we knew, but we didn't know what we were looking at exactly at the time. But that's exactly what it was. So we're not trying to compete and oppress, but they are. That's what they've been doing. They have no problem with it. They would step over our unalive bodies, with no issue. They already did with the hoes and the dogs, practically. They had full protection, allowed to eat wherever, go to school wherever, full protection. So, we're not the same. We know that already. And it's the opposite. And these people, them, the YTs, they're the same. They're the same. So now that we're coming into that understanding, I hope we just, move accordingly. And our FBAs, Black Americans. So I would consider myself to be a foundational Black American. I'm a Black American, Indigenous American, all the categories we could go through from all the different times we've been reclassified. I'm all of that. And I know that there are some feelings towards this new, the FBA, because there's, been side discussions and just things that people have said, where other people find issue with it, rightfully so. So sometimes people want to maybe distance themselves from, the whole thing, which is understandable. But it's, to me, my opinion, from my perspective, it's all one and the same, as others have come up and said as well. And it's also, synonymous with one person, but I mean, it shouldn't be, because once we hear it, we agree. I can identify with that. So I land there. Thank you.
Okay. Are we gonna open the panel now? No monologuing. Talk. Land your plane in 60 seconds.
May I say something real quick, Empress?
Go ahead.
Okay, this is to my people, and listen very closely. For the peaceful, hypermelanated Americans, empresses, and kings, the peaceful ones, hang on to your WAR in your heart, because those who threaten your peace will own it. Hang on in your heart to your WAR on this topic, because those who threaten your peace, if you don't hang on to it, they're going to own it. And we not having it. That's a message from our ancestors. I land my plane.
Okay.
Anybody else
I
got
just
something to say?
yeah, because you said it was an open plane, right?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, I just want to understand how we are so much hated. Oh my, not hated. My word, dislike. Excuse me, dislike. But in all cultures over the whole world, we are the ones that everybody emulates. I was just thinking. I was sitting there listening while I was listening to everything. Why are we the ones that are so emulated? Why are we the ones so emulated?
Because we got that
From
juice.
Yeah, we got that juice. Exactly. From every culture, everybody wants to be like us. Everybody wants to be a black American. Everybody wants to be. You have YT kids, you have everybody, you have them all. And it's crazy. You can look at shirts, t-shirts, the way we wear our stuff, the way we do everything. It's just crazy to me. Has anybody ever thought about that?
I
Why are
think
we
it's
always the one?
spiritual. I think it's spiritual.
Hmm.
I don't really know I know it's something deeper, but I honestly feel like it's something spiritual. I really do.
It's just crazy to me because I can look at kids over, if you look on the TV, they got on the white tees, they got on the white shirt, they got on the jeans, they got on everything. And I ain't just talking about rap music. I'm talking about this was way before that. Everything that we do, everybody wants to do us. They didn't change hair colors and everything. When a black woman change her hair color, everybody else does it. It's crazy. It is crazy to me. I can't figure this. I can't figure it out. How are we so powerful, but yet and still we are the most disliked? It's crazy.
They're jealous. I don't think it's dislike, it's jealousy more than anything.
Hmm.
I would agree. I think some of these people are genuinely just soulless, and they cannot live without siphoning off of us. I know I don't remember your name that was just speaking. I only see the RIC, but you were speaking on
Yeah,
like how
Rick.
they emulate music and our style of dress. I know music is one of the things we always default to, but music is very, very revolutionary, and we're just not able to. They're not able to do anything creatively on their own. They have to copy us because without us, they just can't exist. They don't have any moral compass. They don't have any integrity. They don't have any real intellect. They have to steal what we create. And I'll land there.
Yeah,
Can I say
I'm
something?
with you.
Go ahead, Mari.
Oh, I was gonna say that. I don't remember if you guys. I mean, I don't know if you guys remember that West African girl. I believe she was West African, but she got on the internet and said that she wanted to like strap a bomb on her chest
Oh,
Say
and
don't
be in
say
a
it.
BOMB.
room.
Yeah, don't say it.
You
Oh,
don't
I'm
say
sorry.
that.
I'm so sorry. She wanted to strap a BOMB on her and get in a room with FBAs. Do you guys remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just speaking to the point of are we jealous of them? I feel like agree with what I don't remember, I don't know her name. I just see AIKN. I don't know what that. I can't see her full name, but she said that they're actually jealous of us. I believe that because why would you get on the internet and say that? Like unwarranted.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's all I wanted to say about that.
Um, can I say something else too? I
Mm.
really want us Black Americans or whatever we identify as to realize that like I know it seems like everybody's hating on us, but people don't hate what's not great,
Don't
right?
say it HATE
Oh,
again.
okay.
Go ahead.
Yeah. People don't feel that way about people who are irrelevant, right? So if you look at it, we're one of the most blessed group of people in the world
Yes.
because despite what everything our ancestors went through, we still have always really had a good quality of living. Like even in our hoods, we may complain about it, but we don't really have no real hoods compared to a lot of these impoverished places. So I honestly think that people have a chip on their shoulder like, well, why wasn't I born there? You get what I'm saying?
Oh,
Like I'm born over here. Why am I growing up like that? Like I just think it's a deeper issue like in their heart because they're genuinely jealous of how where we were even born at and what our ancestors have done, they're jealous.
There's a video of an African girl literally saying that, and I'm gonna make some content on it. She's like, "Oh, why couldn't my parents be slaves?" Like they don't even know that that literally was centuries ago. But she said, "Oh, why couldn't I have been born in America?"
Because her ancestors sold ours. That's why.
She literally said it. I was like, "Well,
See, I knew it. I knew it had to be. I feel like it's something deeper because it's no reason. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people they feel like we're not deserving of being born here, and they literally have like
Wow.
sibling jealousy going on because we
Because
are
they have a
blessed.
white savior complex.
Yeah, and
They
then
feel
think
like the
about
only
it.
reason why we successful is because of our proximity to white people.
that's true. They definitely do."
Oh, so basically saying we underneath them. We underneath him, the YT. So therefore, that's why we like that. So therefore, that's why they want to. Nah, come on, man, that's crazy. We didn't
Yeah,
want
because it's
this.
like we the only ones that have survived America when America was at its worst. We the only ones that's battle tested. So it's kind of like what they say: jealousy is love and hate at the same time. Oh, my bad, love.
Mm-hmm.
It's love and hate at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like I look up to
Ooh,
you,
excuse
but
me.
I resent the fact that you're so great because I don't know how you did it. I'm coming from a country as if I'm an immigrant person, they're looking at it like, oh, I come from a country where it's mostly my people and my people sold us out. It wasn't a Caucasian person that was in position of power. It was a person that looked like them and they sold them
Mm-hmm.
out to line their own pockets. So it's misguided rage and it's low key hate. Damn, I keep saying it. My bad. HATE. Because my fault. I'm sorry, Sheldon. Because they don't know how to justify the means or what they say justify the ends don't justify the means. So basically, the prime minister or the president was only worried about themselves. So they come here with that same selfish mentality. Long story
Mm-hmm.
short.
Oh, that's crazy. I'm sorry. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
I think that they literally
I'm sorry.
they're jealous because where we were born at. They're jealous. They don't see, you know how people see your success, but they don't see your struggle.
Right.
Mind you, in these other places, they're not taught our history. They don't know about our history. All they know is what they see on TV or what's portrayed. So they see the success of us, but they don't see our struggle. And they feel like that they were deserving to be born here, not
Mm-hmm.
realizing what our ancestors literally died on this land
I say
for.
DIE boo.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Or
DIE.
unalived. It's annoying.
Yeah,
TikTok
unalive.
is
Yeah,
very,
yeah. It really
very
is. It really
aggravating.
is.
Because at this point, it's giving Sesame Street all these letters.
Yeah. Well, go ahead. You could land.
So yeah, I feel like it's just like with the YT people who don't like us, it's because they're not us. You get what I'm saying? Like
Mm-hmm.
they like the way that we're so free, and even though people feel a certain way about us, we're still us. Nobody can't move us. Nobody can't make us act different. We still gonna be us. We still love ourselves anyway.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of people they don't understand that. They don't understand it because they can't do it.
You
And
know what it
so
is? The word is culture. The word is culture. That's the word is. The word is culture because we know how to move back and forth, in and out, and we can go step in. We can go step in a room full of the YTs and everything, and we can speak our piece and everything, and they come back and they say, "Wow." And then some of them say, "I don't like that or whatever because of that person or whatever." But then somebody else says, "You know what he is saying or she is saying is powerful. Let's move that way." They are so scared of us because they know when we take it over, they're scared that we're going to turn back on them. And we're
Mm-hmm.
not. We're a lover. We're a lover people. We're a loving people. We're loving. You know what? I remember. I remember back when, just say, Miss Johnson needed some sugar, and my grandma would say, "Boy, take some sugar over there to Miss Johnson." I'm like, "What about our sugar?" Take some sugar over there to Miss Johnson. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Miss Johnson is in need, and that's how we do. That's how we do. We're so forgiving. We will go to WAR, but that's not our circumstance right now. Right now, Miss Johnson needs some sugar. we're just loving. And I think that we have lost that. We not lost the essence. I think I don't, man, it's just so crazy, man. It's blowing my mind right now.
I'm
I'm
telling
seeing
you,
so much now.
it's them evangelizing white people because you gotta think about it. Their leadership looked like them and their leadership failed them. So in their eyes, because our government looked different, they don't understand that the rules was they don't understand black codes. They don't understand Jim Crow. Nowhere in the Caribbean has ever experienced anything close to Jim Crow. The only people that came close was South Africa with apartheid. And you see what
Right,
they had going on over there. You see what I'm saying? So they don't understand
right.
like the people who were NAZI, those people studied the white people in this country before they started picking on the small hats. That's how diabolical it was here in the US. So they don't understand all the pillaging that we went through.
Empress Love
Yeah,
Jones, may I say something real quick?
Go ahead.
excuse me.
Okay, this a message to my people, real quick. Back, and I'm not going on the religious thing, but listen closely. I'm gonna clear up a lot of answers. In the biblical book, it was a group called the Khazarians and the Ashkenazi. This going back, and I'm gonna tell you what about the continent of Africa. So what this group of people did, this biblical, they would go around and unalive cultures and steal their culture. They'll go in there, learn the language, befriend them, see what they created, and they will unalive them. Now, in 1914, East Africa helped Germany attack America in WAR1. These facts. So I'm telling you what we dealing with when people say, well, I don't really get what's going on. See, this is a spiritual thing because a covenant, see, they'll say, oh, y'all done had 400, 500 years, da, 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 da. A covenant was placed on us. Even, think about it, we didn't get, the world not following us and jocking us by luck. Even through our misguided ways, a covenant was placed on us. So basically, we are unstoppable. We like solar cells, hypermelanated people that go out in the sun and activate and can see things and transform all kind of stuff. We like a power generator. Like when your phone go out and you have to plug it back in to charge it up, all we have to do is step in the sun. In Africa, they got dark and deceased spirits over there. They not telling you that it was 12 million, it's 2 billion people over there. And yeah, they got a few countries that's doing a few things, but they can't create nothing because they got dark and deceased spirits over there. They enslaved allegedly 12 million of their own people before the colonizer even came over there. They over there, the Brody tribe, they sitting over there drinking milk and beef and blood. See, it's all ideology too. So we not in this position. It don't matter. We've been dealing with the YT, the most atrocious things happen to us, and still we rise. Because we got a covenant on us. And that's what they see.
You talking
That's
about the
what they
12
see.
tribe. You talking
Yeah,
about the 12 tribe. You talking
yeah,
about the 12 tribe.
yeah.
Yeah, I know what you're talking
So
about.
recognize who we are. We are great, even in our misguided ways. We still great, even when we didn't follow the covenant. So it ain't like this and all this stuff that's happening ain't by luck. We ain't in the position we in by no luck. No, not at all. Get that out your head. We forgot who we are, but we don't woke up because our ancestors is calling us to wake up. The blood is coming from the ground. The hands is reaching from the ground. Think about it. And I'm about to land my plane. Think about a people that's coming over here trying to define you. They can't even build a damn toilet stool. This eating hyena feet, cooking monkeys while they alive, eating up the whole wildlife, coming over in kente cloth And coming over here as, oh, I got a visa, I got this, misclassified as a hostile takeover towards her people, towards the chosen. And just because I'm big up and up us don't mean I'm putting them down. I'm stating facts for those who hear and for those who see. So I'm gonna
I hear
land my
you.
plane on that.
I hear
Hyena
you. I
feet
know
is
what you're talking
crazy.
about. Nah, I know what he talking about.
Hey, Jersey Worth, did you want to chime in? I seen you in the chat.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I was just over here cracking up, man. Hey, but look, no hate to, but like the hyena feed is diabolical.
Bro, I
I gotta
was
catch my
crying.
breath, man. Yeah, that was crazy. But no, yeah, I mean, listen, I'm just listening. It's a great conversation. I always try to be as balanced as possible in these conversations. I hop on different panels and I'm listening and contributing or whatever, and I try to always keep it balanced. But honestly, like some of the stuff that's being said by folks, makes that super, super tough. Like I said, when I first hopped up earlier to talk to, like, what is his name, Dr. Love or whatever, and like a lot of videos and just different things that I'm coming across, it makes it very hard to be balanced because a lot of that stuff is nasty work, man. Very, very nasty. So I don't really blame folks for combating that and speaking on the truth, It
Mm-hmm.
is what it is at that point. Yeah, because if it's up, it's up,
Right.
I don't know.
All
I
right,
mean,
guys.
I
We're
said
about to
before, like, oh my
go
bad.
ahead. No, go
No,
ahead.
go ahead, boo.
No, go ahead, and then I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say after.
No, I'm about to say. I was about to say, they be expecting us to be slow. Like, we not finna advocate for y'all while y'all disrespecting us. That's idiotic.
That part. Well, we're about to get into final thoughts, and then I'll see you guys later today. Veronica, you can start. She sleep. Amberella.
she tired. She tired.
Sorry.
She tired, man. She
Was
been
she?
working. She
Oh,
been
she
working and
there.
everything. I don't know. I don't know. I just said I hear her snoring. Sound like she sleep.
No, I was on mute. I wasn't
Oh, go ahead.
snoring. I'm wide awake.
Go ahead. It must have been somebody
My
else that
bad.
was breathing hard. Go ahead.
My bad. My bad.
Oh, okay. Well, just my last thoughts here. Marie asked a question earlier in the chat about, where to start because we have to we have to undo and unlearn a lot, and we have to just kind of wipe the slate and start over. And the first thing that comes to mind is this whole out of Africa theory. And it's just, I know scientifically some terms, especially theories, are used widely, or the word theory is used for a broad range of things. But this one here, not only looking at what it said or what it says, but who says it. So you have these geneticists, these biologists. One of them actually, aside from Charles Darwin, they continued his work, and I can't think of her name at the moment, but she was actually involved with giving. She was involved with a pharmaceutical company that was giving bad polio vaccinations and infecting people with polio and the house in Virginia. So if the people are compromised. So when we think about the information that we get, we have to also just understand not what we're getting, but who we're getting it from. So we have to look further, and everything that this indoctrination from the white tea people, all that McGraw-Hill education, we gotta scrap it and start over so that we can really understand who we are, what we've done, where we come from, what we're doing, where we're going, what's happened, all that. So I land on that. Thank you.
Okay, Amberella, final thoughts.
Um, I was listening when Jeff was speaking, and it triggered a thought in me when he kept saying covenant. I don't think there's been a covenant placed on Black Americans. I think we are the covenant, and until the world does right by us as a whole and stops trying to denigrate and dismiss us, everything's gonna stay in chaos. And we need to get like unified and on code and figure out ways to uplift and protect and help each other because we have been under attack for too long and it's got to stop. Um, I'll land there. It's literally all I got.
Okay, Jeff, your final thoughts.
Um, keep doing what we doing. Don't get caught up with the are you FBA, are you Indian, are you all of that. We know who we are. When we look at each other now, we in a state of emergency with this. I gotta see you. And hold on real quick, and I'm about to land my plane. Africa will never make it. And I'm gonna say this, and I'm not saying this grudging heartedly. No nation can rise above its woman. And that's one thing that the brothers, I want y'all to understand that. The woman is everything. She's the minister of health. She births the world. She's our first teacher. So we not over here sewing up parts on women and marrying little girls and all that kind of stuff because they put you in jail. Y'all already know what it is. So no nation can rise above its woman. We'll be fine. Just start listening to these empresses. Start giving out our roses and olive branches to Empress Love Jones and people who run in these powerful panels. Sit back and learn and do your studying before you say something. We all make mistakes because this is a serious issue. We are under attack by someone who looks like us but have a different ideology on our soil. So I'm gonna land my plane. I want to thank you, Empress Love Jones, and all the empresses on the panel, all the gods and kings on the panel. But to be an empress and to be a god or a king, you got to study and you have to have a testimony. And in order for you to have a testimony, you have to go through something. Sometimes you have to get belt to ass to learn. But but energy, we got to use our energy and move on it because our ancestors calling out to us. And I want to give big ups to everybody on the panel. I land my plane.
Okay. I know you love this TikTok. Go ahead and give your final thoughts.
Yes, my final thoughts are, you guys, I just want us to remember that they try to downplay this land and try to make it seem like, oh, it's just the Native Americans' land. Our ancestors' bones and blood is spread throughout this land. So this is our ancestral land. And we must always remember that. And honestly, we need to start working to get into the government and move higher up because no one should be making choices in our ancestral land except us. That's one thing. And the other thing is I really want us to unite with black men and black women, specifically FBA men and women, because it's a lot of propaganda to keep us separated and we must unite. We cannot feed into that. All of our shady ways has been programmed by the government. So we need to have more empathy for each other and we need to really unite. Yeah, and you guys can check out my page.
Okay. Ricardo, your final thoughts.
Oh, I just wanted to tell y'all. I just wanted to say, on Sunday I will be turning 57, and I'm glad, and I'm happy, and I'm gonna party. And I think that everything that I've been through in my life has taught me to be the better person that I am without uh, all the things that I've been through. But the life is the life. But on your panel, I like it. It was nice and everything. And, I really don't have too much to say about all this stuff. I just sit back, I watch, and I figure it out. And I say, this is this way and this is that way. But we have to learn to love. And that's all I'm going to preach on this. I land my plane.
Okay. Jeff Jersey.
Yes. Happy early birthday to you, brother. I just heard what you said, so happy birthday to you in advance. Love Jones. Appreciate you bringing me up. Really solid panel, really solid show, and I look forward to catching one of your panels here in the future.
Yes. Okay. Mari.
I don't really have too much to say, but I did just want to thank you for letting me come on and speak. And also, I do appreciate like lives like this because it really is like strengthening to our community. I would say to have conversations like this, and it's very educating because I feel like I'm probably one of the younger people on here. I'm 22, so as I'm getting older, I realize how important it is for me to, like Veronica said earlier, because I was asking her some questions in the comments, to like educate myself about where my family comes from and all that kind of stuff, because I genuinely don't know. And so I do appreciate conversations like this because they're very eye-opening. So I do appreciate for having these kind of lives and stuff like that. And I will be following. So, and that's all I wanted to say.
Okay, yes, everybody follow me if you're not already following me, and anybody on the panel if you've enjoyed their contributions to tonight's conversation. Thank you for joining me. I will be here earlier tomorrow, hopefully. Hi, Twani.
Oh, I get to go?
Yeah.
I'm messing with you. Stay steadfast. Stay focused on what you need to do for your community. Everybody on the panel, just try to be the change that you want to see. Cause to be completely honest, it's projection. I just looked up the data and it said that you would have to group up all the Africans and Caribbeans to come up with the same amount of millionaires that's only in the Black American space. And again, we had to do that behind enemy lines. We had to do that within, the ops territory. So we not built the same. And it's just projection. So don't pay it that much credence because they all ciphering our energy at this point. They don't go viral unless they talking about us. It's three ways to go viral. Disrespect Black women, disrespect Black Americans, or talk about being a passport bro. It's all red pill. It's all just respectability politics. So just don't feed into it. That's it.
And people in the comments saying you talking about them, stop spreading lies. First of all, this is from a live stream that has been going on for the past 2 days, filled with Africans talking about Black Americans. That creator, from what I've heard, talks about Black Americans every single day of his life. You will not tell us what to do or what to respond to. If these people can get up here and make content and actually generate money off of us, why shouldn't we be able to do the same? Like, why shouldn't we, get the fuck out of here with that shit? We will talk about whatever we want to talk about. We will respond to whatever we want to respond to. Go into them African spaces and tell them to hop off Black Americans' coochie. How about that? They've been doing this for so much longer than we've ever even started saying something back. And you get up here and lie all day and make it seem like that's not true when it is. They are not thinking of you. Yes, they do think of us. There's people on the continent of Africa literally trying to portray Chicago goddamn hood life, saying, shut up, bitch, and holding fake fucking money and remote controls, pretending like it's a phone. What are you talking about? They dressing like 50 Cent over there. They got our old clothes that somebody shipped them from the Goodwill, from the drop box where we drop clothes off at. Fuck you, bitch. They out there doing all types of debauchery, trying to imitate Black Americans and even the ratchet culture. They rapping. They're literally doing their hair like ours. They're dressing like ours. They're using our vernacular. Like, let's not be fucking delusional. And I'm talking about the people on the continent. I'm not even talking about the ones that's in close proximity to us. A lot that's in close proximity to us crash out when you tell them you can tell that they're not one of us because their ultimate goal is to look like a Black American person. So stop lying. Like, it gets to a fucking point. Anyways, life is a movie you're starring in it. The world is a stage. You're at the center. I'll see you guys later today. Spread love is the Brooklyn way. Thank you for joining me once again. Bye.